any information in regards to the Discord as well, by the way, we almost at 13,000 members right now. We're every now and then we will do a little tour or Q&A where we ask you guys, what would you like to see in Discord? We're trying to optimize every single month. We're trying to adjust, all these minor details that you don't really notice straight away, but when you put them together, you kind of create a massive difference in regards to, the effectivity, the things that you like to do in Discord, and so on and so on. So if you have any suggestions, any feedback, also let me know in the chat here. I would love to know from you. And we could use this very well to look at potential scenarios where we could implement more and more and more, make the Discord better and better than it's ever been before. And that's something that I'm very, very looking forward to, is creating the best community using Discord as our platform right now. So far, it has been so effective and useful. It's if you're new to Discord, it's something that you have to get used to. For me as well, at the beginning, I have no idea how it worked when I started it a year ago. But right now, man, it's incredible. It is incredible here. Yuri's in the morning was nice. Yuda's swing, yes, I heard about it. I heard about it. It was amazing. By the way, I saw something else happening as well here for the people in our V3. We had, and I saw it playing out here, the euro against the Australian dollar. I don't know if you have seen it, guys, but look at that. Look at what happened here. The euro against the Australian dollar on what we had set up. So let me see if I can find it right now. There we go. Let's go to the 1 hour chart here. Look at that. We tapped into that range, tapped into that zone here. Overall, this was a trade setup that we were talking about, that we gave in the PSC signals as well here. Make sure that you always pay attention to the pairs that we have been mentioning, because we have been talking about this one for a while. And right here, right now, you see that we finally broke that low. It took a while. We were actually looking at it from a perspective where we talked about the closure. We didn't close below it, but now it's Tuesday. Now it's finally breaking below. So very nice. I also made a video about this on our channel or on Loom, in case you are new and you're in the V3 right here. You could watch it about how we talked about this setup as well. A lot of information. Finally broke below it, so that's amazing. And yeah, we keep pumping them out. That's my goal. Keep pumping these trade setups out for you guys. Do my absolute best here to look at the right setups in the market to see if you can leverage it. But every single time when we talk about this, and that liquidity building here, targeting that potential gap here, these are the setups that I'm looking for. And you're looking in essence for that free fall, to the downside, which is happening right now also for the euro against the Australian dollar here. So yeah, very clean. Let's see how that one goes as well. But this is gonna be a nice one. It's gonna be a nice one. So we're gonna track everything in that sense, and I'm looking forward to keep pushing them out for you guys. Gold is still holding here overall. We have been pushing up already a little bit, so that's a good thing. If you look on the 1 hour, we have been indeed making progress right now. If you go to the book map here, we took out a major level. We came down, but right now that level is gone. That sell limit, or all these sell limits right here, didn't help here. So, we could see already that we potentially can move further up a little bit. But it just all depends on the dollar, of course. If the dollar keeps pushing to the downside and suppressing gold, then of course this is not gonna happen. So yeah, we have to be patient here. Overall, there is no sell signal for gold whatsoever, in my opinion. At the same time, in this range, you have to break out of it in order to move forward and to become to look for potential continuation to the upside as well. So we're kind of in the middle right now. In regards to gold here, So that will be interesting. The line trader says, if you take one trade in a day with 2-to-1 risk to reward, it will be a game changer for you guys. One trade in a day with 1% risk and weekend 5 means 5% of your strategy is 50%. Yeah, so 2-to-1 indeed is overall an amazing target to look at, in my opinion, because you can literally, lose 7 trades, win 3. That means you have a 30% win rate and only, be down 1% if you risk 1% per trade, which is actually crazy if you think about it. And that's why, that 2-to-1 risk reward is actually a very nice foundation. You don't always have to go for these extremely high risk to rewards, but also not for, extremely low either. The 2-to-1, in my opinion, are ideals, but it all depends again on your strategy, of course. There are many layers involved here that are important. Most importantly, you're gonna lose trades. That's just how it is. But it's about how much do you win? What is your percentage? What is your win rate? What is your strike rate? And then most importantly, what is your risk to reward in combination with your win rate and the risk that you implement? So if you put all of these factors together, it's always nice to end up positive at the end of the month. And with a very solid structure and strategy and approach, you should be able to at least, make some money every single month. Doesn't always have to be the jackpot, but that's not what trading is about either. It's about that consistency that you can create for yourself. And that's, in my opinion, what makes the difference here. Now, the most. So yeah, let's keep a close eye on this. Spiteful says, caught a lovely trade last night using the POC method. Thanks, been a great teacher. Amazing, brother. I'm in a GJ short from Holland at 86.552, going smooth at the moment. All right, amazing. Any thoughts on BRICS Summit and its effect in the market? The thing is that it's very hard to speculate on news right now. I'm trying to stay as technical as possible. I've noticed lately that it's very hard to try to understand it, trying to work with, that news, because you truly never know what's going on. Whereas I see many times that, patterns are getting built specifically to be taken out for particular reasons, like these events and stuff, so you can actually use it in your advantage. And therefore, I'm trying to eliminate any fundamentals right now as much as possible, unless it's something very obvious, which could lead people into the wrong direction. But that's practically it. Yeah. Technicals are for me winning right now, overall. Joey says GJ will go for your stop loss. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the support, for the power. Good, bro. I'm from Vietnam. Han, amazing, my man. Welcome. Abdul Zaya Bibi. What's happening, brother? I hit stop loss last night for GJ. Lorenzo, did you run it yesterday's session or did you wait? I waited. We didn't enter. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Lorenzo. Rick Rosie, 2-to-1 to be best 50% win rate. Try to understand that over trade. My first day on test and I'm with you on this trade. Amen. Yeah, the beautiful thing about the dollar is that we're currently facing a little bit of resistance here, but most importantly, we have the Sunday open right there again. The closer we will get to the Sunday open, the more interesting it's gonna be, especially for gold, because that will determine what we can happen or what we can expect potentially tomorrow, and what the continuation will be here. Interesting the fact that we come back to the Sunday open, or close to the Sunday open on a Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes here.
Does the playbook work on other forex pairs or just gold? Yeah, if you have candles and price action, this strategy will work. Now you just have to find the nuances with that
Let's see what else we have here.
We have
the dollar
JPY
again.
pair or some different pairs. So you
Gold
have to
is
understand
holding up
how that pair works. What's
pretty
session does
well,
the trade best
pretty
in,
strong
when does it have
overall.
volume, and then you add this, you tailor this system and this strategy with our playbook and all that good stuff.
That's
and
pretty
you
good.
you tailor
Pretty
it
good
to that
overall
pair
here.
and how that pair moves, and yeah, it'll work.
Yeah, so the yen indeed is flipping a little bit. We have indeed one more. Let's see what we have here. We have indeed
yesterday
5
you mentioned about
minutes.
breathing and cold
We
exposure.
are
Are
indeed
you doing
taking
Wim
out
Hof?
some of these lows. Oh, sorry, on the wrong
yeah,
screen. Some of these lows here for the
I
yen.
was doing,
We're
Wim
indeed
Hof,
taking
or
out the
there's
lows here,
another guy
but
named
yeah,
Gary
what
Brecka,
most importantly for me is
who
the
I
fact
really
that we
like to
retest and this
follow
level.
his stuff.
We have actually been consolidating here. We broke
it's
out.
very similar to
We have
Wim
been
Hof.
consolidating now again. We broke out. Hopefully we can, continue
Top of the morning is very important. We pull before the snoring. I get the topic she wanna record it. I'll never say no, that's boring. I pop the Molly pill for real. 35 minutes I'm soaring, geeked up. My teeth torturing gums. I'm one of the ones. I need a son. I'm tired to teach these niggas who ain't my seed. I know.
So yeah, let's see.
Oh, thank you.
Let's see how it goes.
Nick, hello. What up? Sam, help me out with that.
Anyways, the Dacia Australian dollar yen has
Okay.
the same setup as the GJ trade.
I'm not sure how to pronounce your name.
Let's have a look here. Let's have a look.
I'm gonna say Zach.
Zach. Jacques. Jacques.
Jacques. At least you got an accent to it.
Yeah,
It is interesting the way we're building this. It is very, very interesting. Look at what we're building here.
From drawdown for
Below,
mentally exhausted,
we're pushing into this new range. Let's see where we're at. We had this range right here. We pushed it yesterday.
It happens, and
yeah, let's see how we react out of this level here.
now, right? Just look at it like
That
that.
could be
You
a
get
nice
fresh
area from the yen
beginning,
as well. The
fresh
yen basket
start.
will be bouncing
Take some of the
potentially
things
to
that
that
you
level
learned
below.
throughout
Could be
that
aligning.
process.
So
Maybe some
I'm
of the
looking
things
at
that went wrong, right? You gotta make sure
94.05.
you're learning, gang. Like,
And
if
see
you're
how
gonna-
it goes.
If you're gonna take a loss, look into it,
From there.
right? Identify, hey, was that a playbook setup and just we lost because of probability? Okay, and then maybe dive a little bit deeper, right?
Do you use
Well,
74,
why did we
75
lose because of
sometimes?
probability? Was there something off on this trade? Right, that's how we figured out how to avoid the celery plays when the 15s close with no bottom wick.
Sometimes Japanese investing maybe a
But when we
break
would
and
lose
retest
those
scenario. Yeah,
It would
hopefully.
be a
Let's
lot
see.
of times because the previous
We're just
15
following
had
our
no
rules
bottom
here.
wick. So hey, that little
Definitely looking at
a
it,
couple losses
keeping close eye on it.
that took our
Australian dollar yen
92% win
indeed.
rate
We have the
celery
same
play up to
scenario
like a
here. I like the way we
95%
build
win rate.
up.
Because
We
figured out a
start
little
building,
nuance
building,
and you say,
building,
you know
building.
what,
We
when
come
that
to that
happens,
range.
let's
We
not
tap
take
into
it
that
anymore.
range. We create
Right,
a lower
let's wait
low.
for another
And
candle.
boom, we
So
start
we
coming
learned
down.
something there.
And we start
Right,
coming
when we
back
took
to
a
this
few
range.
losses in
To then
July.
potentially look for
Was it
continuation.
July? Yeah, I think it
I've
was
seen it
July.
happening also
We
many times
learned
before.
things, right? We dove into
So,
it.
yeah,
We
hopefully.
studied the losses.
We just give it
understood
some
what,
time right now.
What made us
And let
take
the
a
market
loss here,
open
right?
up
And
here
we didn't just
in like
settle
30 minutes,
for,
see how it performs.
I took a loss.
And this is the reason also why we put a little bit of a wider stop loss here for GJ, because the risk reward is practically still 2-to-1, and at the same time, it gives us some room
sometimes there's nothing you can
to
find,
play around
right?
with.
But sometimes there are, and in our case in July, we found that we discovered the whole pack runner play, right? We discovered that we were the pack, right? We were getting chewed up by that
Ridley
play.
says holding DJ shorts
So
from
because we
186.6.
lost from it, we understood why.
That's from the highs
see how we
right there.
broke
That's
the low
nice.
Here, so we understood
Very, very nice.
understanding these things, and now look at this, we have a totally new setup in our playbook, right? All because of a couple losses.
Dr. Finbar, look what he says.
you
He says,
gotta
"What's
really
up,
dive
Lorenzo?
in
He defended
and
my
say, hey, I got a fresh
PhD.
start on this account.
Jesus.
Let me not make the same mistakes
Yesterday
I made
and officially
last
became
month
a
or the month
doctor.
before. Let me move
Then
forward
I caught
from
a
that. Let me
banging
see-
Euro
let
USD
me
trade with
test
Thomas this
YouTube
morning.
guy's
Good start of the
theory
week.
out. If I stay
That
away
sounds
from some of
amazing,
these
my man.
trades,
That
will
sounds
I do
beautiful.
better? And I'll be honest, you're
Congratulations.
probably
This
gonna
is
surprise yourself, man, because you probably do really
great to hear.
well.
Great to hear, my
Once
man.
you get rid
Beautiful
of some of those
news.
unnecessary losses due to
A
unnecessary
doctor in the
forced
chat here,
trades,
amazing.
you're gonna see a difference.
That's
in your
some
P&L.
commitment
No
right there. I
doubt
love
about
it.
No doubt about it.
There we go.
Thanks for the advice. Oh yeah, my pleasure.
Oh man, that's what we do here.
You know Colin Yerkson? Yes.
Day in, day out. Day in, day out. We're here. We're live.
Yeah,
We're
I
doing our
remember we had,
best
like, a
to
whole conversation about him going there.
to win with you guys, sometimes lose with you
Yeah,
guys.
I've actually jumped on
And
a few YouTube calls with him because not
most
YouTube calls,
importantly,
Zoom calls,
be
because I was gonna do
consistent,
some work with him,
right? No inconsistency is allowed.
about
No, we
5
have a
months
schedule,
ago or so
and we
he's-
follow our schedule
He's dialed in, man.
close.
He's dialed in life.
I don't think I've missed
got
a
great
single
content.
week of live streaming this year
Great content.
since
I remember, like,
December.
things we were talking about. I was like,
Since the Christmas time, I think we have been live every single
'cause
week.
Isn't he like do like credit and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, credit. Yeah, he does a lot of work with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yep. Hope for a pack runner.
Better than sitting on the beach all day.
I'm fun
In my
tonight.
opinion.
Hey, nice, Jerome. Congrats, bro. W.
Is it bad to layer trades? I don't
miss
think
anything?
particularly bad, no, depending on how you layer it. Just that,
Yeah,
that's it. It depends how you layer it.
I wouldn't say so.
How this year stats looking, bro?
Nick, good
Very
morning, bro.
good.
You trading the 400K now? That's what people wanted. Oh my God. Do you guys really want me to trade the 400K account on the YouTube live streams?
Joy, Lorenzo, how are you doing?
Jeez, what-
Doing great.
The only reason I don't want to trade that account on the live
I can't wait to go
streams is because
surfing
you have all
tomorrow.
these guys coming here like,
The
"Yo,
waves are
bro,
gonna be
where's the
extremely,
live account? Where's the
big.
live account?"
So I'm excited for that. Looking forward to it.
Look at GJ.
Chat wants to see those.
Big
You
waves,
guys wanna
big
see the
trades.
numbers,
They want to see the big numbers.
huh?
going
Big
crazy.
numbers.
Happy.
Big numbers. I was actually shocked that more.
Do you think we get
people
to sell
wanted
today?
see me
I hope
trading
so.
400K
I cannot,
challenge.
Was that
determine
actually
the outcome.
results of that?
Yeah.
I'm surprised too. Wow.
The results, I'll
like,
pull 'em
what
up.
was the difference? What was the difference?
It
Was it like
uh,
actually?
It was. I had a typo, so I reposted it again, and it was 60 and 66.
Euro,
30%,
Japanese yen can
30,
follow up. Yeah, I think
34%.
the Australian
see
dollar
live.
against the yen also.
That kind of blows my
It's something
mind.
that we don't trade that at all. Actually,
I mean,
we don't.
it's
We
like,
never
I don't
trade it
know,
live,
at the end of the
especially.
day, if they know
But these
you,
are the type
know
of
you're
trades that I'm
trading
like,
in that, but
that I really like right now.
Something
Like the
brand
way it's
new.
building up.
Yeah.
probably be like,
Look what it's doing here. How clean it is,
Yeah.
and how it's
5K
coming
can-
back to
oh
that
my God, I
range
could never go back
right
to
here,
it.
which we have never
I can't
tapped
go back
into
to
before
5K, man.
at 94.056. So I'm gonna set
But
an
you know,
alert
that
here, by
just
the way,
tells me
right
that a
now,
lot of
because
people
I
just wanna
really.
see money, right? They just get excited.
We
about
might take
seeing
another
money.
one if this is the
Yeah.
You'd
case and we
rather see
actually
money
come
than
down.
my live account.
I would be surprised if I'm not tap into that zone
Right, like,
first
more
and see
impressed with,
if you
yeah.
react from any of these particular levels
you
here.
could take 10K account to 15K.
Go pushing down a bit.
Yeah,
People
no, those
would
days.
rather
Not
are
looking.
over.
Yeah, we're
one
getting
trade
some
than
sellers right now. We're
Make
seeing some
that
sellers stepping in.
Those account days, those account
that's,
flipping
that's
days are
interesting.
over, gang. Back in like 2018,
If you lose the trade, you will fund our loss.
2019, I used to see people. That was
What about
like,
if you just
there were
leave the
no funding
stream
companies, right? So
completely?
you literally, that was the main way people were trading back then, was they were just literally trading $100.
Stand up
to make it
archives.
1,000,
Greetings from
500
Africa,
to make it
Lorenzo.
5
Amazing,
grand.
man.
That was literally the way.
I want to go to
trading was
Africa
done for
next year.
the majority of forex traders, and then prop firms
Yeah.
came into the game, and I think prop firms changed the game for the traders who were willing.
Can you explain why USD going down again? Yeah, the dollar is going up. So the dollar is going up. Therefore, euro is coming down. So dollar pushing up.
Like, on your 100
Coming
to
back up here, we
500
created it, tapped into that
account
low,
flip, like you were going
which is
full
actually this
margin
area
almost
of
every
the
trade,
month. We tapped
right?
into
And then
this
now
zone.
these prop firms
right
came in
here.
and they
So we
kind
came back down.
of put some rules in place and put some guidelines in place so that you can't be a risky trader like that.
And
they kind of guided us to trade professionally.
we created an eternal higher high.
You know, for again, I posted this on IG yesterday, but
And we're now
you know,
breaking
for
the
the
highs here. We
traders who
closed
have the
above it and
skill,
hourly candle above it.
the
So
platforms got the
for that
money,
particular reason, you will see
right?
probably the
So
opposite happening for
quit
the euro
wasting
against the
time,
US dollar
right?
here.
Quit
So if
messing
you have the
around.
dollar here,
Prop firms have money
and you look at
for
what's
us,
happening with
right?
the
They have
dollar, and you go
money
back
for
to the
you.
euro.
And
So let's
it's
go to the
available,
Euro
but
USD.
you have to have the skill. There's literally nothing you can do until you have the skill, right? You're going to continue to blow in accounts until you can tighten up and get right. So you
And
gotta
you
just
come
tighten
down,
up and get
you
right
start
with it
breaking the
because
low, doing the
money's
same thing right
available.
here. Targeting
You're doing-
probably the lows right
You're
there,
doing yourself a disservice,
which is going to be at
by
least to
not
the
maturing
108,664.
and getting things
It's
right.
actually a little bit more
Because the
down
money's available.
at this particular moment. I think that's kind of a realistic target. We are facing some support now as well, but we have still all that sell side below
Oh
it.
man. Oh my god. Do you guys want me to
So
just
yeah, I
delete
think that's the main
last,
reason why the euro is
trade?
coming down at the moment. The dollar is pushing back up and bounced from this
Holy.
particular low. This low that created
Focused on
this
the-
high, which
Man,
was
you
a
guys-
pretty serious expansion. So we had that low, we took out one high, we took out this high, we tapped into this high, and therefore right now we tapped into it while taking out some of these internal lows. We react from it, and therefore I think that will have an impact
about the other trade
on what we're looking for.
Let's see. Who is it? Who is it? How does one qualify for a firm? Oh, you have to pass their guidelines, right? So they have they put in place, you have to make 8%. Most companies are 8 to 10%.
A reversal is in play for gold time to look for longs. Yeah, well, let's keep a close eye on it. It is definitely in play here. Like we said yesterday, we're definitely seeing
off of what I've seen
that turnaround happening right now. We broke out of it. We're now pushing. We're starting to push.
Rangy for the most part.
We're starting to push up.
I was looking at sales from like
we told you guys yesterday, like,
but aside from that,
it seems over exhausted. It seems like the sellers are no longer in control anymore. They're trying to push price down, but it's very hard to pushing price further, even though we saw that imbalance below, that gap below, and everything as well. All the things are coming together. But yeah, at the same time, we're back into that initial range.
It is what it is.
The dollar is pushing up again. That also means that potentially this is not going to benefit
this
gold
first push up right here.
The question is,
so I was like right there, and then from like 96 to like I would have like tried to swing it probably with the day high. It comes down to retest the lows, right? I only came to like 20 pips. I would have just moved stocks to break even, let it rock, and then came back up to break even anyways. So it is what it is.
Coming back down. And keep
that
in mind that you have the Asian session right here.
Let me see my zoom like real quick.
So it could be that the New York will take out London, come back to at least this zone, which is actually this area of the month here. So something like that.
Some runners today, chat on stream. There's potential for a lot of runners today, but
willing to potentially look for a short-term
we gotta wait for price to really break these highs first. So I mean, I'll get into the analysis. I'll break down what I'll break down to you guys what I'm looking for. But
sorry, that selling pressure. My bad. Selling pressure that's coming into play right now, right here.
Yeah, it works. Okay. Yeah, I'll break down what you guys what I'm looking for here, but
I think it's important for gold as well. And keep in mind that this is a reaction from.
All right, hold on. Just make sure this is all good here, because zoom got it. All right, yes, good.
Interesting. I do think that that's a possibility. I mean, yeah.
How many likes do we got right now? We have 198. Chat. Okay, 200 likes. Okay, cool. Let's do the analysis. Yo, chat. So whenever you guys are, coming to your charts here, or my bad, coming to the streams, make sure you come for the analysis. Like, it's more important to come for the analysis than the trade. Trades are relevant, right? The trades are relevant regardless if it makes you money or loses you money. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. What matters is the analysis and how we got there, right? I say it every time. I say it all the time. I say it, and you should say it whenever we take after wins though, because that's when you guys are actually in tune. When we take a loss, it's harder to get through your heads, but I always say it, bro. Whenever you take a win, I'm like, yo, this win is irrelevant. Won't change your life, nothing, right? But what will change your life here is understanding how we got there, how we got to that trade. And this is part of the process, right? This is part of the whole entire process. You're gonna see the whole process, from me starting off the stream to me playing music to me doing my analysis, right? Like, those things matter, because again, music is what makes me profitable at the end of the day. I'm kidding. But like doing this every day, for the last 4 years on the streams, coming by and do my analysis from like the weekly, monthly, all the way down to the 515, like, you see live examples of all this happening, all of this forming in front of your face, right? You see like me form my bias, you see me look for my setups, right, from start to finish. So yeah, make sure you guys are paying attention to this part of the day. So first off is, let's take a look at the news here. Do you have any news today? No. We have holding existing sales at 10 a.m. Eastern. That's in about 2 hours and a half. Will we get a trade beforehand? High chance, right? So would that be relevant to us? It can be if we're there till 10. If we're not, then none of our business, right? Because yeah, you have news at 10, which is in 2 hours and a half, 10 a.m. Eastern, right? It's gonna be a long time till you have news. Gold though, on this chart here, shows you that currently, so why is it okay? Now there we go. So what's happening here on the monthly time frame, even though we're not really trading the monthly, we're not like looking to like hold any swings right now, at least for all I know, or at least I am, but like we're not like, look today for instance, we're not looking to hold any swings or hold any positions to the monthly targets. It's just like a good way to get a little refresher in your head, because right now I have no idea what's going on. If I'm being real, when it comes to charts every day, I never know what's going on. Like, I have no idea. So I start to pick my bias up and my ideas up while I'm doing this analysis. So it's key to always start from the higher time frame and then make your way down towards the smaller time frame. So like a little warm up too, warms up your brain a little bit. So the monthly here is obviously right now we have this resistance up here. So there's a resistance up here on price, right at 2000, and there's also support here at the areas down here at the 1840, or what is that, 1824, 1840. So in those ranges there, that's what you got as your next support now. So what this means for gold is that this is one monthly range, right? So this is one monthly range from obviously here to here, right? So if you're closing bearish at resistance, which you can see here we did, right, and then the next candles are closing below 2000, it means that you're respecting 2000 now. This whole entire month, or the first half of the month, I was like, you know what, we need to create a top wick for the monthly before coming down, right? The monthly never created a top wick, it just shot straight down. So you have 9 days left now, and this matters as well, because it's a cycle of, it's the end of the monthly cycle, obviously, right? So if this is the end of the monthly cycle, a couple things gonna happen here. You could continue to pop and then start to pull back, or two, you could create a top wick for the monthly ends. Chances of you creating a top wick though and then coming down bearish again is very unlikely. There needs to be a lot of volume for that to happen. Obviously 90 is a lot of time, but still, for all I know, you may end up closing bearish the way we are in below these ranges, and then next month's candle should be pretty interesting, because next month's candle should continue to pop down to retest the lows. But this month's candle, I'll say, as long as it closes below this range here, it should continue to pop down towards the next support. So you can see a support right here, right? You close below there, you should continue to make your way down. Looking left, this is all clean traffic, and that's when you fill this range here towards like 1840, 1800. So there's gold on the monthly. Now the weekly is pretty bearish as well this week as well. You have 3 days left. You have, it's only Tuesday today, so a couple things that can happen here is, first things, I think I mentioned this yesterday, is when you're looking at price here, you're gonna notice that every time price made its way down towards the breakout low, or towards the next support, it created a top wick first. So when you look at price here on the left, you're gonna see that there's some type of there's some type of closure here. So you have a closure right around here, right? Obviously it's below the range, right? So when you're looking at price here, when you're looking from left to right, you're gonna see that before coming down towards your next support, which is where your next support, I'll say overall could be here, right? You're gonna see every time it came down there, after closing below the range, where was the top wick created at? We went through the exact same motion yesterday. I mentioned it. We said, well, top wick was created when you came down past here, right? Because this candle closed in the range. So let me go highlight that up real quick. This one closed in the range, continue to pop down. This one closed back into the range, right? And then I guess this one closed back into the range. So those are your 3 levels here that you're looking at here on price. So in those areas there, before coming down, because like all these times that price closed back into the range, I filled the range, right? You're gonna see the same thing here. Fill the range, fill the range, fill the range, right? So I'm looking to see every time we close below here what happened, and these are 3 points where price came down, filled the range. So
my perspective, it's like
this time around we close below the range too, and you're gonna see as you close below those ranges, where was the top wick, right? Top wick was like right here. Top wick was right here. Top wick was right here. So if you were to kind of go and connect the dots, right? 1, 2. What's your medium average of support?
Q Banks says it best.
Or my bad, medium average line. Like if you were to drag a line across, connect all the dots, or be close to connect all the dots, put it right here. So if I'm waiting for a top wick this month, I'm probably looking for a top wick right there. So let me go ahead and remove all this.
So something like that's just the way he trades, right? Why do you care?
Move all this now. You don't need all this anymore, right? So right there. So if I'm looking for a price to create a top wick, I'll probably expect the top wick at 1904, 1902, which is what's happening right now, right? So this is now your weekly top wick. You're a day into the weekly, and the first thing price does create a top wick. That's good. It's a good sign. So any given point this week, price could continue flip bearish, continue pushing down towards the next support, right? Obviously, looking left here, here,
No, I didn't. My only goal
going
was
back
to
to
get a
what I
piece of
circled
that
earlier on
move,
price,
and that's it.
you're gonna see
And I'll come
that
back tomorrow and do the same thing over again.
this is your support, right?
You know,
So you
no
close
longer
below.
do I need 100 pips,
Every time you close
200
below,
pips, right? I've
price
got
made its way down
capital.
towards the next support, but where the price starts to reject first, right? So,
Right.
like for instance, this is your closure again. This is your closure, and then this is your closure. You're gonna see that at some given point, price started to struggle, right? And in the past, it was around here. So in this case, price came down to here, struggled. Came down to here, struggled. Came down to here, struggled. I'll say that's your next support. So again, same shit. Connect your dots. 1, 2, or
Even if it's
1 and then 2, right? If you were to draw a line going across as your support, it'll probably be around there, right? So 1860, right? So that's where your target now, because if price were to continue popping down, likely that's where price will pop down towards before it starts to react, right? Which makes sense too, because this candle right here has no bottom wick, and as you come down and fill that range, you'll be filling that no bottom wick as well on the weekly. So that's what I'm expecting for the weekly this week. By Friday, I'm expecting price to tap into those ranges at like 1865, right? But again, you need the weekly to flip bearish. It's not guaranteed, but in terms of probability, that's what happened in the past, and that's what you're kind of painting the picture for the weekly. The daily time frame, right? Because this is when it starts to matter, because this is when it comes down to just like the current day and what you're trading right now. The weekly and monthly does matter too, but this is when, you know, this is the current day obviously, right? So you're gonna see here, first things first, is that yesterday you closed what? You closed bullish, right? So this kind of here closed bullish, respecting this resistance here, which indicates that you're still respecting this resistance, right? You haven't broken above the range, so you haven't closed above the range. You're not indicating that you're closing above to drive up. You're not closing bearish at resistance to confirm resistance to drive down yet. You're just simply at a resistance, right? So if this is your next support, that's a resistance. This is the range you're in. You're now in the range from 1903 to 1875, which is not bad. It's a 280 pip range on the daily time frame, right? Which is not bad at all. So today's candle, any given point, even though it's bullish, it could still flip bearish, right? Due to the fact that, again, you're below this resistance here. So let me go ahead and draw a line here. You have a support down here.
Every single day that I show up.
Right, so this is your range. Any given point, what can happen with this candle is it can start to close bearish here or flip bearish here. And as it flips bearish, you'll see price continue to pop down and retest the lows. Who knows? It might flip bearish today, close bearish there for tomorrow, drive down, or it might not even flip bearish at all, right? But if price does end up closing bearish like this, or even below the ranges like this, then tomorrow's gonna be an algo day, because this is like your top wick, this is like your range and fake out on a small time frame for us to continue driving down. You might not see it, but this is just a range on fake out. If you were to go down to the 4-hour time frame or something, the overall structure of price will look something like this. Like you'll see a price continue to push down.
You know, it's gonna surprise you, right? Here, you're gonna hit a home run, right? You're gonna get a
like this.
You're gonna get a push,
right? You don't have liquidity to drive up yet. So therefore, what you might see is you might see something like this. And then all of a sudden, this is a fake out, right?
That's a nice little home run, right? That's a nice little double or a triple. So those things are gonna come. You just gotta make sure you're stepping up to the plate every day.
On a higher time frame, it's just
focusing on your pitch.
So like this is what you might see in a small time frame. But on a higher time frame, you might just see a retest. That retest is just this. On a small time frame, there's more structure, there's more details. That's why you're gonna see the fake out, but you don't see the fake out here. Does that make sense? So you can kind of anticipate sells out, obviously, in these ranges here, because you're expecting the price to continue pushing down. Using the small time frame. So that's when, you know, we drop down to the 4-hour time frame, the 1 hour, the 30 to 15, because any given point that daily can still flip bearish, right, after clearing a top wick. And I think this is like the first time it's retesting the highs. Yeah, so you retested the highs this morning at like 6 a.m. and then you started to reject, but I don't think that's enough liquidity. That's what I was trying to say to you guys earlier this morning. I was waiting for another break of highs. So
we'll take
a
trade,
and the 4-hour candle close here, which is in about an hour and a half. First thing I noticed here, a couple things here is one, there's a resistance here formed on price right around here, right?
Sometimes I don't even look.
Resistance formed. There's also, I guess you can see a minor support formed here. So this is the range we're in right now. And if you guys take a close look, or you don't need to take a close look, you can kind of see it. You're gonna see that this candle right here never closed above the range. It closed right at it, right at resistance, right? It might have closed above most
Yeah, you
recent.
wanna-
Really zoom in, but
look at
overall, this is
your
you're respecting the
MP5
structure
chart,
still. This structure is a
little
lot
triangles
stronger than
that
this
show where
structure.
you entered
So
next
therefore,
shit more than your
price at any given point could
Those
flip
little
bearish.
triangles that show you where
And
you
if it ends up
bought
flipping bearish,
and sold
then guess what's gonna
are
happen?
way more important.
You're gonna come
than
down,
looking at how
and
many
due to the
dollars
fact that you have no
made.
bottom wick on that previous 4-hour low, you're gonna likely come down to fill that 4-hour wick, bottom wick, before coming up. Again, like I said,
Okay, let's look at US 30 here.
If
Let's
price
take a
was
look,
to
see what
continue
we
to
got
drive
going
up
on.
here.
So US 30,
Right, 'cause
we are very bearish on the weekly time
you guys
frame.
resume
We
while you
do
guys
know
are-
that. We are kind of
See,
approaching this sideways action
if
right
price
here.
was to
So
continue driving
not
up, look.
really. You do have clean traffic.
What would
but
the
it is
structure
pretty
need to do?
choppy in this area, right? A lot of just
because if you were to
consolidation,
drive
mixed
up here,
emotions with candles
your next
here.
target
So
is gonna be
we'll see what
somewhere probably up
happens. The
here
monthly
or
also is
here.
very
fine, no.
bullish.
And
So
for you
this
to
could
drop
end up
towards
somehow being our bottom
1916,
wick, right?
1920, you need liquidity.
For the
Right?
monthly
So
candle for
you-
price to start pushing.
Who knows?
back
Price
up.
could
So
drive
let's
up
take a look
today
at
for
the
all I
dailies.
know, right?
Daily
But
did
I
close
believe in order for
doji,
us to
right?
drive
Two
up, you're
dojis
see
in a
liquidity.
row
And
right
liquidity
at
is gonna
the
be something like
support
this
here on the
probably.
Dow.
Like, you're
I
gonna see
think
the
if we
breakout
can break
lows
the
or
highs
something.
here today, then we can
Right before
definitely
popping
see a
up.
push up.
Then you'll pop
Let's
up.
see what that
You're
high
nearing
looks
this
like on the
push
4-hour time frame.
to the left, and
So
you'll be
that's gonna
popping
be
up
your
towards next
resistance there.
resistance.
Let's
That's
take a
when
look at the
you
1
can-
hour.
once that forms,
1 hour looks pretty
perfect. You know,
clean,
buys
so
are
I think if we can get
likely
a
to play
closure
out more
above
often
here,
than they
let's
would
go
in
back
this
to the
case where you
4
don't
hour.
have liquidity yet. You
Yeah,
don't
if we
have
get
any
a
bottom wicks, you don't
4-hour
have any range
close
of printed.
above
That's what I'm saying.
probably
If we can take
these
sells
levels here,
from like the daytime
that'll
from target
be
or
very
daytime
nice.
from
And then we could
resistance
take
now
our entries as the 1
to
hour
retest the
start
lows,
closing
that'll be
above
amazing. This range is
resistance
like
here.
a decent
And we can look to
150 range.
drive
We
up
could get runners
today.
today.
So
right?
we have
So
nice
it's just
clean
about the small
traffic
time
here.
from now.
Let's
So
see
that's
if
what
we
the
can
4
get
is
some
doing. You
sort
have
of
an hour and a
push
half
up.
to
There's
a
a lot of
close.
just very
1 hour time frame
small
closing about
candles
11
here. I
minutes
think we
here.
need to see
So
the
we're probably gonna wait for the
4-hour
1 hour
close.
close, but
And
off
I
of
think
what I
if we can
see
get
here,
that 4-hour to close
1 hour
above
is gonna
here,
close bullish
then we'll
here
start
now.
looking at how we can take our buys
It's
today.
gonna be a little
but
tough
let's let
taking
this
buys off if
4-hour
the 1 hour closing
do its
bullish.
thing. It's the previous one has
Especially
no top
above,
wick, very low top wick.
especially if it closes
So
above
let's
this
just see what
resistance here
happens. Let's
at
wait for the 4-hour
1903.031. Because then your next resistance is 1906, and I really wanted 1906 to
Well,
get
he's a
tapped
byproduct
last
of
doing
doing
or I think during.
something right.
I think I saw an Elvis about this yesterday during the late session. I was like, yo, 1906, we can look for sales around
Yep.
it during
What up,
Asian,
Scotty
but I
boy?
never tapped that level during Asian. So I'm assuming if you're closing bullish in the 1 hour, you're gonna retest the highs here, and as you retest the highs, you should tap into 1907. Once price taps 1907, you need like
smell
this
the pack,
zucchini to form, or you need some type of resistance to form and structure to form, right? And then after that forms, you get the motion, and you can take sales coming down. So let me just try to figure out exactly where that's gonna be today, because when I was gonna close bullish above most recent, so it's gonna close above here. Then you have clean traffic drop
Scott's in the
towards
building.
1907. It only makes sense to tap 1907.
Yeah, a lot of people with the
4-hour
funding
time
challenges,
as well.
they
That
put
30
too much
has no
pressure on
bottom
themselves
wick.
when they take a loss.
But you know,
I was telling my buddy
yesterday,
yesterday,
drop up. Yeah,
Bant
so
trading, that
if you can drop up
everything really,
1907
one of the biggest
without having to
pieces
break
of the
any of the
puzzle
lows
for
at
me
1901, that'd be
was
perfect.
really learning
right?
how to take a
Because we
loss.
just take sales off.
Right, that was hard for me in the beginning.
see real
and
quick,
it's
so-
a skill. Not even gonna lie, man. Taking a loss
This is when I
is
draw
a
my
skill.
line, so I got a lot.
And once you learn how to lose and take these losses, your whole trading will change. I truly believe that this was a missing piece of the
that's my
puzzle for me.
resistance there.
And when I used to take
And
a loss,
then
I would
you got
revenge
your
trade it,
current
or
support
I
on
would go
price, which
get
is,
all
let's
up in my
say,
head,
roughly
right,
around
and
here.
try and get that loss back, or try and chase a new move. And once I
my bad, around
realized,
here.
you know, it's okay to lose. Like
So that's
I
your current range you're in.
I can handle a loss, right? I stop over leveraging. I stopped, chasing these crazy moves, and all of a sudden I started
That's the
taking
range you're
a lot better
in.
quality trades.
And that's what price close
And
above
the reason is
respected,
because I
and that's
started
when
to
we
learn how
retest
to
the
take a
highs.
loss.
then you
That's
should
why
see
you
pop
guys
up
see
towards
me go down
1907.
my account, and
This is
nothing
like
really
what you got
changed,
paid
right? Like
pay attention to
nothing
now.
changes.
Because this
My
is like
lot
your
size
major
didn't
support, major
change, my
resistance. These
setups
levels
didn't
are price
change, right?
must
Time
tap
took
in
my
order,
trades
not must
didn't
tap, but
change.
highly likely
Everything
will
just
tap
remained the
in
same.
order for price to make a decision
Because I
on where it wants
understand
to go
that,
next. In
one
terms
loss,
of this
two
is where
losses,
price would
three
grab liquidity.
losses
Yeah, this is
is
where price
no
would
big
reject that. This is
deal
where price
compared to
would
the long
continue to
run,
break
right?
the ranges
I
at, right? So
posted
that's why
on my
these
story
ranges
the
are
other
very
day. You
key.
really have to
Because it
look
just shows you the strong
at your
levels
trading in
that you've
terms
been
of the
playing,
next
or not playing,
100
that you've been
trades.
sitting at in the past.
Right? If you're focused
In
on
the
the
past
next
has been a strong
100
resistance
trades,
here at
then you're not going to
1907.
be so
Also
caught
been
up
one at
on this
1912, and
one
it's also
trade
been one
right
at
here.
1918.
And a lot of you guys want to pass your funded challenges that the same day or the same
So,
week, and I get it. I've been there, right? I understand
how I
what
play
that feels like, but I didn't know
Yeah,
how
we
to
can
take
come
a
up
loss,
tap
right? So if you can
917
learn how to
see
take
what
a loss
917 is.
and stay composed, right, then everything will start to change moving forward. Because once you start taking a loss or two losses, what happens is you start to think. and you don't want to think in this game right here, right? You want to stay steady on
Yeah, you know,
what you know works,
because look,
but
like
you
if you have to go look here, so
and today
sometimes I
there's
gotta do my
information
math
everywhere,
times for me to actually
right? So now you're looking up a new strategy, you're
or
looking
get a
up
better
a
idea of what it is.
streamer,
It might
you're
change
looking
in a
up
session
a
too,
new
shit.
course,
But you have to look at price here,
you're looking
right?
up jobs
These are your
on
major zones here.
Indeed, right?
1890
You may not last in the trading game, right? You're looking up.
Or it might be
you're
different
just
from 15 I drew earlier, but this is your major zone here, right? And you're gonna see
really just
in the
have to
past
get good at taking a loss,
what
right?
needs to
And
happen
understanding
in
it's
order
a
for
part
price
of
to come
trading.
all the way up to
And there's nothing
1910.
wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with your
Right?
with your
You need
system,
to grab
right?
liquidity
There's nothing-
first.
You don't need to go find a second job,
Because
right?
you're looking
You
at
need to
this now, you're
believe
looking
in
at this
yourself,
chart, this push here.
and you need to be disciplined
And you're gonna
to what
see
you know works.
last time
That's
price
what you
made
need
its
to
way
do,
up and it filled
that's gonna
1910, which is the
separate
next major
everything for you
resistance.
moving forward.
What did it do?
Right? Is learning
It created
how
a
to take
bottom wick
loss.
first.
Right,
So our
learning
price
how to take
continues
a
to
loss.
pop up
And that's
with no
gonna be
bottom
big.
wick
That
here.
was a big
Yeah,
piece of
some
the
given
puzzle
point,
for
it's gonna
me.
create a bottom
And
wick.
another thing was I
Right there, for sells at
redefined what winning
1907,
meant for me.
1908 would be perfect.
Right, and I
right?
stopped
Because
looking
if
at
this
it in
forms
terms of
first though,
dollars or money,
right, we come down
or
first, tap into his ranges, and then all of a sudden
anything
flip
like that.
bullish,
I started
then
to
that's
look
a
at
problem.
winning more
Right? 'Cause
so
then-
as
Oh, not a
taking
problem.
the
That'll
best
be
trade,
indicating
right?
that okay,
Or
well,
when
we might
Tom
have grabbed
Brady,
liquidity
when
for
he
us to go
calls
the other way
fight,
now.
right?
Because if this
He-
forms,
he
and yeah,
starts,
like
paddling
you have
back
liquidity
and
one
he
and
wants to
two,
make the
you're likely
best
gonna
play,
flow the range down to
right?
mirror
And if
that
he
move.
makes the best
But
play,
right now
he
you don't
chips
have
away.
that yet.
Is
You don't
he
have
gonna
that
throw some
potential yet.
incomplete
That's
passes
what I'm
here and
saying.
there?
You can
Yeah.
just anticipate
Is
the
he gonna throw
sells
some
to
interceptions
come
here and there?
down.
Absolutely.
Due to the
Right? Is
fact
he
that
gonna
you
fumble the
you
ball
haven't
here
had
and there?
that
Of
in the past.
course.
Now I want to see
Right, but if he focuses
times
on
that's
coming
happened
up
to me,
every
or
single
happened to
time,
price in the
calling
past.
hike and running the play the best way he can.
Yeah, same thing
that's
here as
the
well.
win for
Before
him,
price came up
right?
to retest
Getting
the
in that
highs,
repetition,
it
getting
came
in-
down
getting
towards
that
like
muscle
1893 or
memory
something
down.
first before
You know,
making
that's
its
why
way
we
up.
love our playbook, because it's the same 2 or 3 trades every
Same
single
thing here,
time,
came down
right?
towards 1886 for
And
me,
you
its
guys
way
gotta
up
understand,
towards
when I pull the
1827,
trigger
right? So
here,
you obviously need
I've
liquidity
done
in
my
order for us to
homework,
continue
right?
making our
I've
way up
done
towards
the
27 and all these ranges up here. You don't have that yet.
research. I've done.
That's what I'm
I've,
saying. We can
I've,
just
I've
look
done the
for
homework to understand where price will
sells
most
probably
likely
around like
go.
1907.
Right, so winning
as a
became or losing. I learned
first
how to
position,
lose,
and then
and then I
1910 as your second
redirected what winning
pineapple.
really meant to me.
And
And that changed everything, because now the money
come
was
down to at least
completely out of the
retest
picture.
the lows and
Completely
before
out of
making
the
our way
picture.
up, because I'm assuming
And
that
that
even if you were
started
to
to
come up
really
and you
allow
were to
me
come
to
down, and
focus and
this
hone in on
were
the
to be our
craft.
entry today,
And a lot of you guys
so
are.
we have entries
you
right
need
around
to,
here.
You need to actually kind of change
Even if, like,
what
you know,
what winning means for
don't
you.
drive
Right? Some of you guys winning
down
means that you want to
from
literally
1906. I'll
buy
assume that
a
before
Rolex,
making our way
right?
all the way
Why?
up towards
Why do
the
you
next
want a Rolex,
resistance, which is
right?
up here,
Some of you guys, you
that
want to
you'd
buy
be forming
new
at least the
outfits,
bottom
and
wick
take this
first,
picture or rent this
right?
car or
Like,
do this
because
vacation.
you have a minor support
Winning
here
is
too.
totally different for me.
So this is your
right. Winning
this
is
is right
I
now
can
your most
provide for my
recent
family.
resistance.
I can
Even if price
pay for
weren't to
people's
continue to pop
groceries
it
behind
down
me
and
at
it
the
were to close above
supermarket,
the range,
right? I could
you
buy
at
the
least get a
cars I
bottom wick
want.
here or something
I can
first
can
before
use my
coming up.
time
So even
better,
if you don't
right? 'Cause I
drive
got
down
freedom now,
for
so
the
I
rest of
can
the range,
I can get
you at
into all
least
these
retest like
biohacks that I'm into.
1904,
Like, man, the days of trying to
entries
impress
from
people on the
1906,
internet
1907 will be
are
at
long
break
gone.
even and all that good
Right,
stuff.
long gone.
And
So
you'd be
you
out
want to
before
really
any of this
focus in
happens.
what
And you'd
matters
be,
to you.
in profit.
Right,
You can
what
manage yourself
matters
that.
to you? What are you going to use
And then
this
another
income
pineapple at
for?
1910,
And that's going to
because now you have another
discipline to
resistance
get
right around
really,
here
really good
at this
at
resistance
focusing
area. Yeah,
on
one right
the
here, and you
skill
have one
set
right here.
and honing
If
in on
price
things that are
again
going to
words
make you
continue
and your
popping
family
up
better
and it
in
were
the
to
long
come back
run.
down,
And that's
we
what I
get another
highly,
top
highly
bottom wick somewhere
recommend a
here
lot
as
of you
well,
guys
because
look
that's your most
into.
recent resistance.
Rewind this, right? Go ahead, listen
Right, and you're gonna
back
see
to
that
it.
every time price
Get a
again made its way up
freaking
towards
card and write your
1916 in the
goal
past, like
Not
this
some
push here, this
random
push
goal
here,
that you seen
he
on
came down, created a
IG
bottom
or
wick, came down, created a
something you
bottom
read
wick.
in a book.
So even if
Your
you don't get a
goal.
bottom wick down
Like,
towards
really
1986,
your
you
goal.
still got this to
Right?
mirror,
And then
which is
hone
your
in on
exit
that
point
thing, man.
anyways.
Get
So you have that advantage point that you don't have.
And that'll give you the discipline to switch these
Sells
mindsets.
down here, obviously, or you can
That'll
take
give you the
yeah, sells
discipline
down
to
here.
stay steady and steadfast.
Does that make
on
sense,
your
chat?
journey and
So
keep
basically,
you close to the
that's what
playbook.
I'm looking for today.
Because I say it all the time, right? The
1910,
playbook
1912 level, or
is what does the
1907
winning and
levels. Let me
losing,
just
not
readjust
us.
my lines here.
Right? The playbook
Might
is
be-
what
might
makes
have been
me
a
so
big
good as a
reason today.
trader, not me.
I can
I'm just
understand
willing
that.
to be
Your
disciplined
levels
to the
aren't as
playbook.
clear today as they were
But
yesterday.
the playbook does the winning, right? So I never celebrate. I never
Hopefully
think,
you guys,
oh
you
man,
know,
I'm this great
could ask some
trader
questions
because
or
I just
something.
trade a good system. That's all. And I just,
Let me see,
I have things
1907.
written down
Okay, cool.
that are important to me.
Then you
And
got-
these things that are important to me keep me close to that playbook, and that playbook treats me right. And that's what it can do for you.
I know guys, and this is no joke. I know guys that risk.
And I want to see that happen for you guys. And I see that happening for a lot of guys now. A lot of guys, a lot of girls, but you know, it's going to happen for more and more of you as these things start to click
What
and
is
you
this
start to
level?
absorb them
much
in your
here?
mind.
There's fine. And then you have
Freedom,
1907,
yes, sir.
which is your resistance here on price.
Yes, sir. Nelson Mandela said, I either win or I learn. I never lose. Yep.
1907.3.
Your perspective on being, yeah, exactly. Perspective, man, is everything. Everything.
think that okay, the macro is here. We are actually reacting from a low.
Good morning, Shad. I don't know if I said good morning to you yet. What up, Shad? What up, Green?
Cool.
Morning, Green.
We're now back at that low.
All right, cool. Yeah, if we can just
Man
continue to
chose
pop
the
up towards
facts
National 7
at
for a
8
bond
a.m.
wick trade, that'd be perfect. Because then you can just take advantage. You have an extra.
Yeah, we have the
here
NY
at like
coming up
1901
here
for 50
just a
pips.
moment.
It's not too bad.
Price action.
I mean,
is
I want
not
runners today. If we
looking
do
the
take
greatest
styles at
just
1907,
yet.
in those
we
areas
may,
there,
we
we'll
may
look for
just may get a pack runner here. So we're gonna
runners,
sit tight. We're
obviously,
gonna wait
to
on
come down
815. We are
towards
creating a
19,
support based off the
1896.
hourly, based off the
1898
30-minute
minimum,
time
but
frame.
1896 would be
We
more
have no
ideal.
bottom wick on this candle. And
Because
now,
in order
nowadays,
for price to
that's kind
continue
of good
pushing
news
up
for
again,
us, right?
that's the retest
Because
level,
we know
that's the
what
error
we
price
can
to
expect
reject.
here.
Obviously,
So
you can just reject
let's
the
see
daily.
how
The daily, for all I know,
8
can
a.m.
just
opens
reject
up,
and
how
then flip
8:15
and then
looks,
end up
and then we'll probably look for
continue to push
positions
down.
here
This might be the high
within
for
the
us to
next
continue making
15
a move
minutes or
down.
so.
For all I know, but it's just you're playing with the daily versus the 1 hour support. I mean, if you want, you can. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see
Joey
what runners
Stu.
is not. But
Johnny Stu's in the
that's
chat.
here.
What up, Joe?
That move down towards
Whoa.
19.
You gotta mess with the
1898.
whoa.
All right, chat. All right.
Appreciate the mindset talk. Oh yeah, my pleasure, bro.
Not my type of trade.
Nuggets for breakfast.
That analysis could change during a session. Like I'm
you make a
always
video on the pack runner? Yep.
readjusting, and
Yeah, yeah,
as I go on with the
What up,
day,
Lenny?
right? I'm always readjusting
Shout
my
out to Lenny
levels,
in the
readjusting
building.
my plan due to how prices react in certain areas and such. Due to how prices closing, all that.
What up, AB Mike? Hey, if you guys haven't liked the stream, give the stream a like. If you like
But
what
yeah, as
you're
of right
here
now,
today and
1907,
you
pretty
you
ideal.
vibe with us and you jive with us, sub to the channel. Just pull up, man. We're here every
Also,
day.
it comes down to like once you tap
Every day.
1907, it's not just to sell right away. I'll let you guys know like exactly what
Any
I'm
news
doing
coming
because
out?
it might
Oh,
come
any
down
new
to a
videos coming
5-minute
out?
candle.
Yes.
That
I'm getting
closes the
everything
top
edited.
link. I might be
got
like,
a
you know
few
what?
videos that are getting
I'll wait for this
edited,
next
getting
5.
thumbnails all
I'll wait for
set
this
up,
next
and
5
then, yeah,
to
I'm
tap
gonna
this
drop
area
those.
instead to re-break the highs, right? So those things kind of matter. But let's just worry
Can you
about this
talk
1
about
hour
spreads
closure
and
first.
why it's important? Yeah. Like yesterday's trade, like we had like 5 pip spreads. So what that would have done is, let's say I would have got into a position, and let's say I wanted to get in here, right at this point,
Oh, man.
and what'll happen is it'll enter you in like 5 spreads up or 5 points up. So now you get this entry, right? So sometimes when we're looking for 10, 15 pips, 5 pip spreads are pretty big, right? So yeah, it's always important to kind of check your
Janez,
spread.
thank you,
And
bro.
if you are
Everyone
taking
thinks like
buys,
our
it's always
strategy changes.
important
Like,
to
so it's the people
make
who
sure
like
you
you know
cover for your
don't
spread,
come to
right?
the
Let's say the
often
spreads
or
are 2
daily.
pips.
They come back
You
every
want
once
to
in a
make
while.
sure
Like,
your
"Oh,
buy
what's
stops are going to be
different
like 2
today?"
pips above the
Like,
actual
why
entry
train
you
the
want.
buy
Otherwise,
above
you
here,
will
close
get
below here
spread
strategy no
edits.
more. It's the same shit we've been doing though.
Pay
People
your
don't
rent,
like
guys.
change. I
Drop
get
a
it.
like.
People don't like change. Yeah, because you know what?
Pay the
A
rent.
lot of traders
Pay the
want
daily
trading to
rent.
be simple. And I'm being real with you, bro. I'm being real. Like if you want it to be simple,
Nick back
then
in,
you can go watch our 2021 streams, 2022
less
streams.
profitable business. No, not necessarily. Just wanted
You
to
could still
switch
be
it up. I was
profitable.
doing that for a while, and
But why would
know,
you want
I-
to just
I
sell it down
was
for that?
expecting
Like
to
why
get a
why
little
would we
bit
sell
better
down for
results, and I had
80% win
pretty
rate
good results, especially in life
or
growth.
85% win rate?
Had
What is
great
it right now,
results,
chat?
right? Like
85?
that was, I didn't go to college or anything, so that became
84
my
or something like that.
university, and
I think
was
84. So I
good,
think
real
last
life
year, 2022,
action
our win
going
rate
on.
was
So,
80,
all right, cool. So we got a
78%.
closure here.
This year,
we are going
it's
to wait for
currently
815 regardless here. We
84%.
did close with no bottom
So-
wick, which is very, very good. I think we'll just wait for 815.
You know what I mean?
Let's see if
There's,
we can get like a 30-minute
there's been a
pack runner here
difference.
as well. If not, we'll take our
and
buys
again,
above,
like,
you know,
in 2021,
this,
our win rate was like a
1902 area here.
72%, 73%. In 2020, our win rate was like a 65%. So we've improved every year, and that's the whole purpose of trading.
Let's
Like,
see
I'm
what
not
gold
trying
wants
to
do.
trade to market my strategy. I'm trying to trade to actually get better myself. If I was trying to market my strategy, chat,
Give me
trust
one
me, I'm
sec,
making the
right? I'll
most
be right
simple
back.
thing ever, right? But I'm not. I'm not trying to market the strategy because there's no strategy. It's just don't evolve strategy. It's just evolving. It's a never-ending, I guess, strategy. Things will always be
Good,
added.
chat,
Things
what's
will always be
good?
taken out of, right? So
It's always annoying, you need patience.
Yeah, you don't want to make like it's not simple, and traders want it simple because trading's very hard stuff, and I get that, but
In the building.
I try to make it as simple as I can. I'm here live, doing it live every day. Breakdowns are live. It's all done like live here. You know, you can't fake a live, right? So I try to make it as simple as I can. But your job is to really lock it in and pay attention to the right things. You don't want to be paying attention to these things down here. Like, you know, these numbers here, they're irrelevant. You know, these numbers, the record. You want to be paying attention to like the breakdowns and the detail and the patience. Like, it's up to you though, you know, on how you want to do that.
I see you guys. I see you guys.
Yeah, nice. I like it.
Daily reminder, please. Yo, I got you. Ooh, let me see if I can remember the exact things that John says.
Damn.
Right, so what we're gonna do here, guys, so 8 a.m, boom, New York session just started 2 minutes ago. So let's just keep this in mind now that the New York session has started. We're gonna see some volume come in here.
There's a simpler way.
Let's stay level-headed, right? We're only going to execute on our edge
Came for
that
Nas
we
at this
know,
point.
right?
Nas is a little rock today. I'm pretty sure I'll come up
just
with
like I was
Nas
hearing
later
Nick
on.
say a couple minutes ago.
Wasn't my best Nas.
That's what keeps us
profitable. A lot
profitable,
better.
right? That's
Because
what makes
yesterday's
us
price
win.
is cleaner, you know what I mean?
Over a
Price is cleaner.
span
So
of,
today's
not
analysis
just
will
one
probably
trade,
pick
not
up for
just two
me
trades,
after a
but
couple tries
trades
here.
over a series of months.
But right now it's
weeks,
pretty
right?
decent.
Because that's
907.
ultimately the goal, right? We don't want to just win one
trying to
trade.
see
The
what else
outcome of
happened here.
Just one trade doesn't really matter, right?
Because like
want
there's a
to be
resistance
consistently
form here now.
profitable,
So
right?
if we can just break the highs and
So
then
we're gonna
continue to
wait
close
for our
below
exit.
1903,
And if it
that'd be
appears
perfect.
and if it shows itself, then we're gonna execute without hesitation. And if it doesn't show,
yeah, 1 hour close here, chat.
we'll just call it a day.
I think the 1 hour close we're respecting here. So there's a resistance right around here, right? Better yet, you can probably put it here because due to this candle right there, you guys see this or no? Right here.
Only doing what
Due to this
Sam
being
said,
here,
last pen
you can't just move your line down towards here and be like, okay, cool. There's that resistance being respected. You break the lows here, you should continue to pop down, but I believe you need to re-break the highs again to grab liquidity for coming down. So if that happens, perfect. Right, but you're closing below there, you're respecting that resistance, so that indicates that, you know, it could come down to
There's no
retest the
reason to
lows,
jump
which is
up
at
and down,
1899.
Get all
It's just,
excited. Price is doing this. Price is doing that.
If we can grab a top wick
Because
first.
the market's just gonna be here every day, right? So if price really just starts bleeding,
If we can just grab the top wick
then
first.
I mean it's gone. It's gone. You just call it a day. Call it right there. How many years have I been trading for? I've been trading for 3 years.
Today I lost over $500, Lorenzo. No, now I left only $92. Please give me advice. How can I recover? Forget about the
How long do I know Nick and how did I find him?
Let's see, so
Yo, so
1906,
so crazy.
1907.
beginning.
So like I used to.
Like we can get biased here or
Streaming
sells here, chat. Like
trade
right now
in
looking for
the
sells at
beginning of the year,
1907, but we can get biased because like if we start to come down and
think it
create
was, like,
bottom
on
wicks for like the
Instagram or
4
something.
lows at like 1893 and all of a sudden
I think
you
he,
tap
like,
to like
commented on one of my
1890,
things,
you know,
and
that's your area of rejection zone to pass.
Yeah,
You
but
know, look
ever
for some
since
buys
then,
there. Price starts to create
well, I
some type
just
of
told him, I was
support
like, yo,
or
I'm coming
create some
come
type of
on your
motion
stream,
printed
bro.
there.
I was like, I'm coming
Right?
on
Like
your
you-
stream.
it's not just sells today.
And then I don't know,
It's
just
like
whatever.
we can take buys
Just
or
a
sells,
big
doesn't
pip.
matter. It comes down to what you're
Yeah,
taking.
Mr.
It comes down to
Big
you
Pip.
understand what part of the sector you're in.
That was
right? You might be in a pullback, you might be in a
Nick's
continuation,
dude,
you might
old
be in the
name
range.
chat.
Yo, that was
Like
fun.
what cycle are you playing today?
Mr. Big Pip. Yo, I can't believe I found a that clip of that the other
Let's
day.
see something.
I was looking for one for a while and then I accidentally just like I was like this. Oh no, I got the bright idea of how about I just rewind
So
the
what
stream
is
in
this?
the beginning and see
1903,
who's in the chat.
852, something like that. Or let me see.
Do it. I did.
1906 in the past, you rejected. 1907.
Oh, can we get that bottom wick here?
Yeah, 1907 came down to 1904 minimum. 07,
Break
04.
that low.
07 came down. Okay, cool. I'm looking for like eras you would like what happened at 1907 in the past, because the more times you reject the stronger the resistance is, the higher chance you have to
I still want to wait for the
advantage
15-minute
point
candle
from
to
1907 to
close here.
1904.
Because if we can get
So
a
that's what I'm
support,
looking
that'd
at
be
here. Like
perfect.
you're gonna
But we
see
did break the low there for a nice little pack runner.
From,
I
like,
don't know. I don't want to
1907
enter off
1904, right?
the flip here because I
That's where
haven't
it's
done
not
that much
bouncing
yet.
off of, so
Let's wait for the 15
current
to
resistance
close,
as well
and
just
then
makes
we'll
a lot of
see if this
sense.
can close as support, and then we'll push up. But it wouldn't surprise me if this candle starts
07
driving
came down
now,
03,
being that we
04,
just
and
broke
started
that low.
to
So
range
we're
for
just
a bit
gonna
before
watch it
making a
here
move up.
this time. And
This
again, I
push
haven't done that
was
enough to say to confidently
too
say
bad.
let's get in on the flip here. So let's just wait on the 15. We
1907
got what we're
broke
looking
highs
for though
first,
with the
came
break of the low.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it makes sense to drive up, but like you said, I still want to wait.
Yeah.
Just because of all those wicks that are right there.
Yep.
It makes sense because if
1907.2.
it is gonna drive up and break through those wicks, then what's it gonna do? It's gonna do a pack runner because it wants to grab that liquidity.
Yep. This is it, man. Again, 8:15. We see this almost every day. Every day.
So far, it's not enough yet.
But
Yep.
a close
I'm gonna wait
above
for a
would be
15
nice as
close.
well.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
Daily
this,
buys.
I got OCD
we could
sometimes when I'm marking my
potentially
charts
enter on the
chat.
flip pretty soon.
I gotta like
here, but
readjust
I
my
don't have
lines and
enough
make sure things are
experience on the
like
play
looking
just
good.
yet
Because
to
if I
enter
look
on
at the
the
charts
flip,
and
but I
it
love
just
this.
looks
I
like
love that
off
it's working out.
in terms
right
of
after
the
we broke that
sizing and
low.
scaling, I'm just like, I can't trade it. Doesn't look right. My eyes hurt.
Yeah, lovely. Lovely. Yeah, plus we want to take advantage of Comics Open.
Ooh, just missed it.
When it comes to the pack runners,
Like, what is
do they
this?
typically respect? See, we're
That's
still
not very
learning,
okay.
right? We're still learning more and more about the pack runner.
Probably go
But
there.
I've noticed that at 8:15, if we're going up,
Cool.
we're gonna blast through, right? This is the dynamite stick.
cool.
The dynamite will
Where's the
come and we'll
target?
start blasting through these wicks right here as
Shit, what's down
8:15
here?
starts rolling around.
We're actually in two zones. So we're holding above this area, above this candle structure, and at the same
Wait, what
time
was the question?
By the way, spreadsheet's in the
does
works, by the way.
So that's the thing is,
The spreadsheet's in the works chat.
like right
The
for
one
right
that,
now, it's
Elvis
just like I don't know.
helped me
we
create.
don't- It's
So
8:08.
he's not-
Let's just wait.
gonna work
for
at Badger
comments.
to
Let's
kinda,
not really think about it. I think that once we
get it
roll
done
around
for us.
and get a little bit closer there, we'll see what prices want to do. But if it looks like
pretty decent.
at 8:20, if it starts to drive up and break up above through there, I wouldn't be surprised if it just keeps pushing.
Nice,
it's
nice,
pushing right
nice. Nice. So you didn't break the lows yet. You're coming up now, which
I
is
love
good.
to
All
see
you gotta
this,
do is
man.
tap
Love to see it
907.
over and over. Remember, I don't care.
1 hour close below
right?
the
I wanna
ranges here,
focus
so
on
if
being
you
the
break
best-
the
the
highs,
best trader I
tap
could be,
907.
right? So I don't mind
You're kinda
watching.
far
this
away,
happen
though. You're like
because this
30 pips
what I'm
away,
doing
but
right now is I'm
Comics
collecting
Open might
data
do
in my
something in
brain,
10 minutes here.
and I'm understanding. Okay, it worked on the flip that
Comics
time,
Open
right? We
opens
respected
up
the
and
low
just
there,
pushes up
okay?
towards 907.
Right? Starting to
We're gonna
learn
do
these
instant
things on how
sell
the pack
at
runner
907.
really can work out in our favor. Hey, we got wicks right here. Do the wicks matter,
Spreadsheet
right?
full max.
Or do we have enough dynamite
Or
here
full
to
max.
blast through it, right? These are things that are going through my head.
Yeah, the new
Right
spreadsheet
here,
is
right
really
now.
good, man. It's really
Right, where
good,
I'm
and it
sample
feels
sizing
bad,
this
bro,
move,
if you guys
continuing
aren't
to
trading
learn more
or
about this move,
doesn't feel bad,
explore
but
it,
for those that
you know,
aren't trading
dive
their strategy, it's
deeper
gonna be
into
tough to use it.
And that's
It's
what
not
trading's all
catered
about.
for the general public. It's catered for, devious
So like when
So
you
it's
say
catered for
when
us
it flips, you mean like
with the way we trade,
when it
and
turns
because like
for
again,
when
like we're
it
not.
goes back to bullish.
We're trying to
Bullish,
improve
after it
our
broke
trading
that
in
low.
devious, right? I'm
Yep.
trying to build an
I see
ecosystem
that.
around
Yeah,
Just in
devious
my head,
or
I was
pro effects and
thinking,
devious to make it easier for you
like,
guys to
say
trade.
we were to have taken it there,
And
we
for you guys
would
to
have
understand
taken
like
it
how to
at the-
actually have
when it would
a
re-break
strategy
its
and
own
have
high,
a plan of
but
that,
then
like
it's
how to
just
plan
like
your
it's
trades
right there
and
at that.
what to look out for when you're
'cause
journaling.
the
Right?
high
Not a
was
lot of
right
traders
there.
know what to do
think that
when it comes to those things. So
honestly,
when it
if
comes to
the
the
candle didn't
spreadsheet, as you
drive up
practice every
this
day and
far
you're
first,
forced to like
and
journal
if
all
it
your
came
trades
down
out
and broke the low
and
first,
literally
and
like
then
spend
flipped to bullish,
10
and
minutes
started to drive up
drilling
and
one
filled
trade
the
out,
previous wick,
right?
I
Selecting
think
all the
honestly
boxes
that
and
could
all
work.
this, all that.
But
Yeah.
I
It's
think
gonna-
that since
it's gonna
it
really
drove
help you.
up first and kind of tapped the resistance, and
Because
then
you're not
came
doing it
down
for no
and broke
reason. It's
the
not
low,
vague. It's not
and
just
then
like, oh,
came back up to the
journey your
resistance,
trades is not like
I think that's
when you
where
want to get
it's
better. Journey your trades is not just like, oh,
kinda just
buy or
wanna
sell.
wait
I took a
and
buy.
see.
Gold,
But if you didn't
time,
make that top
pair,
wick first,
tips caught. That's it.
because then if
What are you
look
gonna
at
do
the
with that
1 hour
information?
candle, it would
Aside from just I guess it builds your confidence, cool.
With the 1 hour
But like
support
as
as
in terms of
well.
getting better,
Yeah,
you need
the
to really
way
have
I've
a
been
lot of
seeing it
data.
is if-
Collect the journal
let's
trade.
say
You
we
need to
pop right
you need
away.
to collect
So
like each
candle
and
opens
every
up,
single
pops right
detail
away,
in that
then
trade.
comes down,
to
breaks the
improve, right?
low. So if our wick is up here,
I'll probably
and
use it a
we
lot
can
more
enter
too,
on the
because it does make more
reflip of
sense.
that
When
candle.
Elvis came up to me,
Right, so once that candle
he mentioned that, I'm like, yeah, you
and
know what?
we can keep our stops below
sometimes
here, which is here.
I'm just
or
like,
we can even keep
I'm
our
kind of
stops
out of
below
touch
this
with
exhaustion
like,
wick right
sometimes
there.
like I kind of
Moving
forget
forward,
what a
right?
lot of
'Cause a lot
traders
of
deal
times
with,
we
right?
see
Because
that
like I've been
exhaustion
doing
wick
this for so
So
long.
you can have your stops in either
And
place, whatever.
like, I got my
more
own things to worry
comfortable
about
for
right
you.
now, right? I got my own
But
things
now
that
it's all
I'm
about,
like
hey, where
struggling
can
with
we enter?
myself.
So
I'm on my
today
own path,
potentially been
right?
a nice,
But some
a
things
nice
that you guys
wick
struggle
entry.
with
I mean, a
are
nice
like,
flip entry.
you know,
But
things
let's
that
say like the candle
I struggled
is
with earlier in my
looking like
career.
this,
So that's why like having people who are
right,
working with me
where-
now,
let's get rid of
it makes me a lot.
Let's
It makes it
say
a lot
high
easier
is
for me
right
to
here.
really connect and understand each one's
and
struggle.
it's a shorter wick. Then what you want to do is you want to enter on the break of that high.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah,
See, but the only problem was that wick was way up.
it was up
above
here.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying, chat. If you were trying to figure out
Yep.
what I was talking about.
Yep. Yeah, so if the wick's too
We're waiting
high,
for
that's
Nick
a
open for
call
to get
for a
trade.
flip
I never-
entry. If you
that
have
was never
a
a
nice
rule.
wick right here, then that's
Sometimes
that's
it trades
where you
before
want
am
to
I
be
open,
patient,
sometimes after.
and you want to wait there for the break of
Depends,
that
you
high.
know. Like, yeah,
Well, look,
obviously
W
right now
homework
it'll be after NY
W
open. NY
analysis.
open is at 8.
Pack runner.
NYC's at 9:30. But like we had trades before
Watch it break below.
NY open,
Lovely.
like
Lovely. And this is
August 1st.
this is where I was telling you guys on how we can potentially get involved in some
7
of
a.m.
these strong moves
August
within the
14th.
range, right? That are
7
still that
a.m.
normally we're gonna wait for this breakout, right? We're
You
gonna
know what I
wait
mean?
for
Like,
a candle to
there's been
close
trades
outside
before,
here.
but I'll
So what
say
the pack runner does a
during
lot
this
of
time
times is it
period, though,
allows us
8
to
pips to
take
6:30,
advantage of the move
during
up
this time right
with
now,
volume
typically
and the closure, get a chance to be in
I'll
before
say
that close above.
we're in the time where
That makes
the markets have moved perfectly 8 to
And
9 right now, which is good,
Typically,
right?
that would be,
Because
like the start of the move.
there might be
as
some
well.
quarters during the year, some
Yeah.
time periods during the year, some cycles where
What up, Johnny boy?
price might move at like 10,
Hey, good morning,
11.
Nick.
Like I think
Good
during
morning.
quarter 2, somewhere during quarter 2, prices
How you
are
guys
moving at
doing?
10,
Hey,
11.
brother.
What's up,
And then quarter
bud?
1 for the most
Doing
part
great, bro.
moving during this time, but
Yeah.
quarter 4 might end up
Good
moving
morning,
at
chat.
7 a.m. in the morning, or
I try
Yeah.
to
I
fill
move
in
late
for you.
session. Like I don't know, it's
Love
not
you.
They wanted
change.
me to.
Yeah.
Your job is to adapt to it, right?
Not bad, bro. Man with
But there's no
spit.
rule on when I could trade now.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I,
as long as the
I
market's
can't, I
open,
can't
I'm
take
willing to
John's
trade at any given
spot,
point.
so I tried.
If I'm available
Both
to
of
trade,
y'all were
obviously.
spitting crazy.
Spit.
Can we come up and break the
Very
highs
cool. I
here?
like
so
the
you're
pack
breaking the
run.
highs
Pretty
now.
good.
All you need to see is a
Yeah,
push
man.
up towards 907 for some
Did I work it out
volume one
myself?
and
yeah, I
for
worked
some
it out
ranges to get
myself.
cleared
We took a
too.
couple losses and I kind of
And we'll be
dove
good.
into the losses. And what happened was we were entering a little too early, right? And this trade would stop us out and then just start pushing up. So that's what made me start digging into it.
Why you gotta study your trades.
Yep.
I cry about it. And study.
Don't cry. All right. This
There's
is
a
good, though.
possibility price could reject the
This
903
is still pretty
but I
good.
wanna
We
see
got
the
1
rebreak
minute
of the
for
highs here.
15 closure here.
just for the motion to form.
May get a 15 celery too and like 30-minute breakout.
This 15's on close there in about 30
see
seconds
if it
here.
closed
I've
above.
noticed that you never closed above this range in the past. So if you can hold above that level, then you should see a pop up towards 1907. And it's irrelevant compared to like the 30-minute time frame
Another
because the
pack
30-minute
runner.
time frame is still respecting the overall resistance. But the
There,
15
bro.
here,
W homework.
if we can close above most recent, it'll show that it's gonna
this
pop at
over
least
and over and
retest the
over
highs. And maybe 1907, which I don't think they're gonna close above here. Yeah, closing
I hope
respect here.
everyone that's in the stream is seeing it over and over again too.
It's like the red Nissan.
Who's seeing the who's
Not
yeah
yet.
who's starting to see that red Nissan?
Maybe in
You know,
5 minutes here.
Hey, man, that's why it's really important to focus on 1 to 2 pairs, right? And showing up every day
Why
consistently.
don't you buy it to 907? Because I don't know if this is not,
You
I
really get to
don't,
know a
the
pair
reason why we're
very
looking
good.
for sells there is because this is not enough liquidity for us to drive up towards
you do.
1907 at the 10.
Yeah.
Or my
see
bad,
this back in the
1910.
range now.
And like if I didn't give him a
Back in the
point, it
range
can still
of
continue to
the
drive, right?
15-minute
Because it's been pushing up
closure
bullish here,
is-
right? You can
Yep,
see it.
back,
It's
yeah,
pushing
close
up
back
bullish.
below, so nothing we
Right,
can
so at any
do
given
here,
point, it can
gang.
still continue to rocket to drive
Nothing we
straight
can
up.
do on this.
And in
Just
order for me
gotta
to take buys, I would need to see like this form, right? Like I understand the 1 hour,
the
the 1 hour
opportunity
didn't
right
close
there.
even bullish at all.
And
The 1 hour
we'll
closed like
continue
bullish,
to
respecting
study this move,
resistance,
right? We'll
right? If the
continue
1 hour
to
closed
be
bullish above
that
the
was a
range,
nice wick
and
fill.
then you broke the
Normally,
lows first, then
what
yeah,
I've
you know, I'll
noticed is
take
that'll
that. 'Cause
happen
if it
at
closed like this,
8:15,
right?
not at 8
And the
a.m.,
next
so
1
they
hour
just
count did
happen
this
to
and then
happen
popped.
to move here
Yeah,
at
I
8
look for
a.m.
buys in these areas here. At
So don't really want to
1998,
take
'cause now you have
any
liquidity
buys
in order
here.
for us to drive
Although
up.
I do believe price
that make
should
sense?
continue up.
It's just about
with
like
that
think
move.
about it
I
as
think
like
now we just wait
when you're
for a
looking at the
30-minute
when you're looking at
breakout
price points here, what levels have been tapped in the past and what's happened at those levels in the past. In this case, you're looking at this push here.
Yeah, with the background, that should be the low of the day. Continue on
Yep.
up.
I'm starting to see the whole dealership of red Nissan. There you go.
Yeah, I like the red car move.
If you buy now, you come liquidity. Not true. Not really.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There you go.
You don't have to think like that.
EYES indicator. Yep.
I think that's just an excuse, you know.
I think it should be
You will
called-
become liquidity. How I see it
Let's
is he's
rename
gotta
it.
get
I
better.
think it should be called. Just look at the
No
candles.
being liquidity, none of
Doesn't
that.
matter
Just
what
get
it's
better,
called.
bro.
Just get
Get
used
better.
to seeing those candles. Just get used to seeing. See, I used to think that a celery was a
Just
pack.
fucking get better. Even when people lose and they're like, they blame the markets, they blame the, oh, the banks got me today. Like,
People
nah,
are
bro,
gonna
just get
call
better,
things
straight up.
all sorts of different things. Like, I was talking to someone
Stop making
who
excuses.
does like smart money. They say
Should I wait for this
fair
instead?
value
No,
gap.
just
I
get
say
better.
traffic.
Learn to, you
They
know,
say
get
chalk,
past that.
I say break them
Or else you'd be like that for the rest of your training
They
career, right?
say
You would never evolve.
what's the other one?
Hmm.
I forget. But that's just all it is. It's just different terminology, really. Chalk.
Get gooder.
I don't know. I don't know all the other stuff.
Yeah. All different terms. Same exact.
There's,
stuff.
there's too much.
This is looking interesting.
Stop hunt.
I just
Oh
like
shit,
keep it
recording.
simple.
Damn, my bad.
Order block. Yeah. Here.
I don't
Order
think I said
block.
anything crazy today.
Yeah.
No, but that's how I
See,
see it though.
that's
Just get
just
better.
simple.
Like I'm always looking for ways to get better. After my wins, after my losses, you know me, right? I don't.
Tomato,
Wins are
tomato,
irrelevant.
literally. Yeah.
I'm just trying to get better.
Yeah. Are you trying your same strategy on your
It's-
bigger account?
Do you understand it or no?
Yep. Yeah. I have that on a copy
Imbalance
traders.
equals clean traffic. Yeah, exactly.
Pushing down.
Clean traffic.
The banks manipulate my trades.
Yeah, patience really wins here, guys. Patience really wins here.
Yep. So now we'll just wait here. We'll wait on 8:30 here, and then if we do get a closure, you should see a nice push at 8:30, right? If this candle's gonna close.
I
above,
have really a
then
lot of
8:30
losses.
Should be able to pump us
I
up
have really
pretty
good weeks
nicely.
in Utter Terrible.
Yeah, let's take a look.
I
at
have
what
so
we
many
got going
losses
on
recently. I'm not sure why. You know,
to the left hand
I'll tell you
side.
something, bro.
So
Taking
we're pretty
losses
clean up until this
is
resistance
normal.
here, which is
Like,
gonna be about
what you're going through right now,
about
taking
like
losses,
17
and
to 20
been
pips
on
away,
a bad,
so
like
not too
I said,
bad.
I'll say streak
If gold wants to push
is
up, we
normal.
shouldn't
as
have an
a
issue coming
full-time
up
trader.
to 1907 here. So
The difference is though, that full-time
see.
trader, or maybe you're full-time. I don't know,
We'll
I'm
see.
using this as an example, right? You might be full-time, not trying to spec, but let's say like you weren't full-time yet. The reason why that trader is full-time is because that trader knows how to deal with
yeah,
those
or what
emotions.
we'll do is we'll wait for
whenever
our
he's
cells
in
come
that
down,
position.
Right? We got a lot of clean traffic
But
here
it's
for
the same-
cells.
You know,
So
it's-
we'll see
you're-
what's up,
everyone's
you know,
like
as price
that trader is going
moves,
through the same shit that our
price
trader is going through as well.
action
That
plays out.
Get them close, but how do you really identify the best place?
Whatever gold he wants to do.
makes sense.
Start with highs and lows.
Whatever you want to do, gold.
Like I've had weeks where
And look at the range.
Hey gang, if you guys
I've
did
had,
purchase
you know,
signals,
bad
please
streaks.
don't
Like,
forget to
look at
message
my
Green
my
on
July,
Discord.
or my
So
July,
the signals
my
room is
June,
back
right?
open
My
for
June,
enrollment.
July
All
was a
the
little rough.
packages
Like,
are
I
there.
think
We
that
also
month
did
I
add
lost,
a Zoom
like,
package
4
there,
times.
so if you guys wanted to get on
5
Zoom,
times.
but once you do, you'll get in
6
your
times.
receipt and you
7
have to
times.
message Green on
I
Discord,
lost 7
and
times
he'll
that
get
month,
you
which
all
is the
set
most
up.
I've
That
lost
way
ever
you're not missing anything.
in a month. The first month where that was the first month where I literally
Oh yeah, I wanted
did
to
not
show you guys.
come on
So look,
profit.
it's pretty much
right?
the same
All of a
exact trades
sudden,
all day, right? All
What I
day
do
long.
for next month,
We
nothing.
take the same
Did not
trades,
change
right?
one thing.
Somewhat of a
Same
breakout,
trades,
right? This was a pack
Same
runner.
strategy,
You got a break of the low
same
there.
plan, same playbook,
This was a onion play,
and you just have to trust
right?
the
This
playbook.
was a
And eventually things will turn around.
probably a
right?
15-minute
But
onion.
if once you actually
Right, they're all
experience that,
pretty much the same
where you
exact
have these
moves,
rough
right?
months,
This is
and
how you
don't
know
lose
you're
stuff
onto
during those
something
rough
as a
months, you don't blow
trader.
your accounts,
If
you don't get
every one of your
impulsive, any
positions
of that
look
shit.
damn near the same,
Once you turn
then
things
you
around,
know you're sticking to a playbook, right? A celery play. You know
once
you're
you don't-
sticking
once you
to
actually go through
a
that experience,
strategy, right? If your
that's when,
trades are all over
trading-
the place
you see
and
trading a
you
little
can't
different.
find any
Because it's gonna
familiar,
continue to
like,
happen. That won't be the first
positions,
one to
and
happen.
I
It won't be
can-
the last
you
one to
can-
happen.
you
It's
know
gonna
that
happen.
you're
It's gonna
just
happen
jumping
against me
strategy
someday
for
eventually.
strategy,
Right
taking
now,
random
right now I'm on a
trades.
winning streak. It's cool.
Right? You see how they're all
But one
pretty
day
much
it's gonna
the
eventually.
same exact position.
Oh, comics open here. One day it's
Right?
gonna happen
You don't have to
again, and
complicate
we're gonna know
trading
how to deal
anymore,
with it
gang.
because we've been there
You're with
before,
the
right?
time to eat crew now.
We've been there in the past.
No more complicating this thing. Very, very simple trade.
Yeah, chat. This 1 hour candle.
Very simple.
I'm gonna be a bit cautious. Again, I want to see
Almost all
the
of them
break of the
feel
highs
exactly
in
the
order for us to
same.
continue pushing down here. This any given point could just be a bottom wick for us to pop up.
Make it
so
rocket science.
there's no buys, no
you
sells
can
here for me
emotion.
right now. It is Comex
You
open
really
though,
don't-
so
like,
it
you
is
don't-
volume.
You don't want to think.
It is gonna be volatile,
Don't want to think.
Yeah.
and it should pick up here. But I want to see if we can just tap into 1907 here. That's all I want.
Yep. I can go on and on and on. All very, very similar trades.
Gold pump today because the BRICS meeting an issue about the dollar or the D dollar.
Right. Very simple breakouts. Onions.
But trying not to catch it. Oh, you know, for real though, like
Very
that's something a lot of traders deal with when you get profitable. I always tell people whenever I go on these winning streaks, it's not like
Yeah,
winning
this is
streaks
the,
are hard to
this
do
is
if
the
just as
signals
winning
channel.
streaks
So
are
all
too.
the signals come in just like
'Cause
this. For
sometimes,
those that are asking.
Well,
So
at
you
first,
basically
I
get
think
an
like
order,
sometime last
right?
year when I
Sell
went on
stop,
huge
you
winning
get the
streak,
TP. Well,
I
now we're
would
putting the
have
break
this,
even
like-
and stop loss and stuff too.
I'll be
You'll get
more
all this,
conservative with my trades. And I learned to not be
Explain
conservative with my trades when I'm
what
on a
kind
win
of
streak because
price
it doesn't
action
matter. You know,
it
just think
is
of a win
when
streak
you
as like
see
another
a
day.
market trending and then
Each day
locally
is
has
a new
gone
day
up,
anyways, right?
broken
A streak
and
is,
come
a
back down,
streak
you
is,
lose majority of the time.
there's a new streak that starts every day, so
Price will
there's nothing special about that streak. It's gonna
drop
end
in the
eventually. Just
major
take the trades
direction.
accordingly,
So
right? You don't want to be like self-conscious.
from the
take trades,
lower time frame, we
and
see
start
that
taking
euro
impulse
dollar
trades and
is the 4 hour
or just avoid
had a
trades because you feel like you
drop,
don't want to end your streak. It doesn't
and
matter.
as news coming
not gonna affect
tomorrow,
you
we could see that
long
euro
term.
dollar may remain bearish. So from the 4 hour, we'll be waiting for
Price will go to
I'll
low
wait
here
for
though,
a
so I don't know if it's gonna
candle
revert
around
the
the
highs or it
zone.
might just continue to pop down here.
and then
might be
retest
it.
of this level and then continuation towards the downside.
That might be it.
So let's see how it goes. Let me know in the live chat, guys, which one you are looking at. Let's go back
Let's
to
see though.
gold to
30-minute
see.
close in about 7
We
minutes
saw
here.
that there is a sudden drop on gold.
1 hour
and
count didn't
with
break the
that
highs.
drop,
You came close to
the
breaking the
price-
highs.
Okay, so you see that significant drop. As I mentioned earlier, gold started to drop.
Then we need to get FOMO here.
So
That's where a lot of traders get FOMO.
this is
the
a
attacker
local
level, and you get
breakdown,
entry
as I
doesn't
mentioned
mean
earlier.
stand
So
well.
we see that local breakdown.
You can still wait for
happened.
another stop. It's
So
gonna
let's
come
see
today, tomorrow, eventually,
what
someday.
it is trying to do
But
at the moment.
This is where a lot of traders
So
lose
we
themselves,
saw
right?
that local breakdown.
And FOMO in these positions.
Now this breakdown where it's gonna move to the, I think that it might come back to the daily support level here on gold.
For what? Let me know.
Now this move, as the price, you see the 10 period 20 EMA. Here you see that the price when tested the 10 to 10 EMA, there was
I'm
massive
not
drop,
firm.
and we saw that the price again tested the 10 EMA. It's a very long-term
Yeah, this
falling
is good though.
market.
If we can just re-break the
It
highs
is
one
not
more time,
unusual
'cause
to
if
see
we're
that this is
starting
the
to
end of
form
the
this
story
resistance
of
here at like
this
1903
upside
now,
and
if we just
started
break
to
the highs
move
one more
down
time at
again,
1905,
because
1904,
it's a
it'll be
very
perfect.
strongly falling
sells there and
market.
stuff,
The
1907.
trend
You do have a third
is
close
your
here in
friend.
about
So
5
let's
minutes here
see
too. So let's see if we can
what
close
kind of
below
price
this
action
range
is
here
forming,
like this. The next candle
and then
comes
we
up,
can
hits the
look
top
at
wick, and then flips bearish.
to see that
And then
potential
just take that push
entry
instead.
opportunity.
Because it may not
First
come
of
to
all-
1907 then. Because if it's closing below this range here, we can just take an entry here instead. Or enter here instead in 1905 to 1904.
So this is a previous resistance line that has just broken to the upside, and from that resistance,
The range they
here,
get filled though.
turning support here,
So if it ends up flipping bullish,
and also there's a resistance here. So from that level,
the
we
1
saw
hour.
that
might be interesting. If it closes bullish above the range for 9, then I guess the 4 counts and close bullish as well, which will give you more opportunities at 9. Because if the 4 count closes bullish, it has no bottom wick. You're assuming the next 4
so
counts continue to
from
pop
the-
up.
From that level,
And at the
there's
former
a
bottom wick,
doji.
might be in buys instead. We'll see.
Puts the work in to go to the point of control. The point of control gave us that reaction. We're then breaking that low, and we close below.
Let's see, we can find an entry.
Thinking about entering here, stop loss above the high.
Okay, so here it formed a bearish
News,
candle.
you have 10 a.m. news.
All right, on the 5
Unless you have
minutes.
8:30 news, I don't think
and
so, do you? No, you have 10
I
a.m.
think
news.
that
You have,
we
8
might
p.m.
see
news.
downside. I will be going short on gold at the moment. Stop loss just above this high, and TP target, I will target below this swing low, which will be 2 to 1 risk to reward at the moment, and later will be if needed will be changing the price action, and
It gives me errors on
this is all explained
deposit on
later
Bluebird. Do you
when
know
I'm
why?
opening
You gotta
that.
contact the broker. I'm not too sure.
And also I'll be sharing the same trade.
Yeah, in crypto. Yeah. But spoofing in forex or futures
No, I don't know who the pro trader from Miami is. No,
is highly illegal.
I don't know. There's tons of traders out there, man. And what even is a pro trader? I'm not even a pro trader myself. I'm just some Asian dude trading charts every day. No idea what the pro trader is.
Okay, so let's see, and
Pro trader, professional trader.
I'm always late in my entry, but that's fine for me. My main goal here is my fellow subscribers.
Let's say our next kind of breaks, creates a top wick and it comes down further.
Pro trader.
We have a nice clean
How's your swing trade still running? I don't even check it.
for potential move.
I'll check it one a month. I know where price is right now, so I'm assuming it's around like 150k range or something. You pull back,
TP right in that gap.
but
Something like that.
swing trades are very different.
How that goes.
Alright, I'm not like looking at the charts every minute.
So
looking at the trade
here is
every
the
minute.
key points, guys, and as soon as I open, the market has started to move. I want to take this one full profit, and then we will be in
Daily flipper
100%
would be very
winning for
interesting.
this
Chat.
week.
Very
We
interesting.
see this drop coming. That's awesome. I'm sure that everyone is
You can flip
enjoying.
on
I'm in
day today at
profit zone now.
1894, then you're gonna like to pop down
If
to
I need
1888.
if I see a very strong move,
We'll have tons of
I'll give a
opportunities
shout
here. If
out.
it's not here,
I'll
it's
tell
gonna be
you
down
what I'm
here.
doing with my position, guys, so that you also can understand what I'm doing with my trade. So let's
See some
see.
liquid here.
Okay, very good. It's coming down. There's a waterfall, and maybe in a minute we might get a profit on it. Let's see. All right, guys, if you are enjoying, only thing you need, smash the like button. Okay, smash the like button, and also hit that
so if you're
subscribe
running-
button if you
it's been
haven't
since
done
June
yet.
1st, so
Also, if you want to learn the
I'll do some more
strategy
study
that
for
I am
that.
trading,
Well,
if
I
you
was
want
gonna
to be
break the
part
highs
of a
to
trading
form. That would-
trading
that would've been
academy,
emotion. I didn't
that's
say
where
this
you will be
emotion, I
learning
just
and
considered
growing.
this
You
like
can
resistance,
join us. There is a link below
like
this
I just
video.
considered this
The
like,
first link.
resistance
Once you go to the
form or support
website,
form, that's
click
it.
join now
The emotion
button,
for me
and
would
then
be
you will
the
be
fake
able
out,
to
right? So, like, on a
access
smaller time frame, you might see, like,
everything
something like this form,
that I
right? And
explain
all of a sudden the fake out back to
step
the
by
center.
step
Right,
how
that
to
would be the
trade
motion.
gold, euro,
'Cause
dollar,
then
GBP,
on
USD
the higher time
with
frame,
proper
it would've
strategy.
been, my bad.
There
On the
are
higher
two
time, it would've
layers
been a
of course for those who
Right, on the
are
higher time,
complete
it's been like
beginner.
something like this.
There's a foundation course
Like this would be the
available,
motion. If I
and then
saw that
next
form,
step is the
if we break
advanced
the highs,
strategy,
yeah.
and once you go through all of
It
them,
doesn't always do that,
you
though.
will
That's
see the
thing.
market
especially when it's at resistance too. Like yesterday was a little different because
different
yesterday
way.
you
I would
didn't
recommend
have
you to
resistance
join
yet.
today to
I think
see
yesterday
how
on
I'm
price,
trading gold,
where
euro,
is
dollar,
it?
GBP, USD,
Yeah, yesterday on price
all the
you were just
instrument that we are
you
trading
didn't
in
fill the
forex
top of the
trading
range yet.
with
You had a
me,
resistance
and
here,
also all the
but
trade
you
that
never
I'm
tapped
opening,
into.
you
Whereas
can
I had it
see
up here,
all
I
of
think.
them
It didn't
with
tap
empty
into it,
stop
so I was
loss
waiting
and
for
take
just price to
profit
tap that
target.
area before taking
That's how you
sales.
can learn and grow.
Today
as a
it was already
trader.
at resistance, so I just wanted
First
to see the
link below this
break the
video, and
highs
also
again
you
before
can
coming
find the
down.
link at the top of the chat. Once you are on the website, just click join now.
But it was a
button.
good trade though. For
And then
got
you
it.
will
If
be
you guys
able
got
to
a trade
join
at like 19,
table near the
especially
entry.
better
We
with the
have
entry too. There's
seen
no reason to
a
hold down,
spike down,
or no reason
but I want
to
to hold it for a
not
bit
move stocks
more
break even.
bigger profit target. So let's see, the price action is still bearish. There is a long wick at the bottom, and I want to see that okay, the market is still showing downside.
Yeah,
Right, so there could be substantial
1894.856
drop,
wouldn't be too bad here
and
if you
this
can come up
price
there.
might even have a bigger drop.
Right, so 30-minute
coming
closure chat.
back
If we can
to
just
this
break the
daily
highs
support
here,
level, okay?
tap into
So I hope that you are enjoying. Let me know in the
1904.896.
live chat
I'll look for
what's
sells
happening
right there.
with you. So there is a spike.
Stop
Let me
1907.
see. That's a nasty spike.
It's a long shot, but if it does it, then it does it. That'll be perfect. If it doesn't, then this candle's gonna flip bearish,
There wasn't many significant
and I
news
guess
at
end
the
off
moment.
filling this range here
Why
towards
did it
1898.
Let me see.
Towards this level right here, which is actually where the
Okay,
Asian
manipulation.
lows are. So we have that whole range.
Why did that
Right
spike
here.
Forex Factory?
And for us to
I think it's just a spike.
practically this range. I have this out of the monthly
Let's see, guys.
but it's practically this whole range.
Yeah, there isn't any significant news today, but it's just a spike. Let me see. We can expect for the price to break down. It was a retest. I still have come back to my profit zone. All right, so yeah, this is just a liquidity gap.
It may do it here. I would assume this 5 opened up. If it flipped bearish, it would have been right then and there. Didn't reflip bearish yet, so now it's rebreaking the highs. It should continue to pop up if it's rebreaking the highs towards 1902. 1902 is a question though, because that's a resistance now, right? So if that area does not reject, then you're gonna come up towards 1904. If it does reject, then I guess that's a drop down.
Okay, so let me see that liquidity gap. So 15 minutes.
But so far we're holding here.
Tested this support.
That's why
as a
4 counts.
resistance, very good.
You see that strong bounce immediately. So that's level 2 there. That's interesting for you guys. We're gonna talk about it much more in the future.
Yeah, it ranges from 1901 to 1893. It's clean.
Right. If it drops back, should be able to see bigger drop. Now there is a possibility for manipulation. Let me see. This 5 minutes candle is very crucial. If we see that this one is not strong enough to break to the upside,
I'll tell you one thing though,
should be
chat.
able
If it's
to
not this
see,
8 a.m. candle,
a
or bad,
strong
this 8
drop
a.m. candle, it's gonna be
breaking
9
all
a.m.
this
for us
low,
then.
even it could come back below this swing low.
Unless
First of
this
all,
candle comes
let's
down and
see,
fills the
we are
ranges
near our
before
entry, and
9. If it comes down towards
see that
1893
the
before
market-
9, then yeah, you know,
So you
you're
see
likely
that
that was a
the
push
weaker
probably for the day,
response.
or not for the sells coming down that we wanted, but we can still take buys. But if you can just, you know, not come down towards 1893 for 9 in about 25 minutes, you will have tons of opportunities at 9.
So with that, we might see this.
What time is it?
Can expect
30,
an inverted
1533.
head and
Okay, so
shoulder here.
you're halfway into the 5
And,
candle. A
continuation.
minute left. You want to see this 5 close bullish here.
So we see getting rejected from the
I
top,
don't decide what's happening here in
which
the market.
is expected to get rejected.
I just make sure that
That might have been a flip though. Typically doesn't. If it breaks the highs first and continues to flip bearish,
this
it'll typically drop
spike
down
was,
to just retest the lows
looks like the liquidity gap, guys. Hold on to it.
towards 1898.
Okay, we see that. I want to see this one is closing as a red bearish candle. Now, if we see that very strong rejection, we might extend our profit target for a bigger profit. Okay, the way the price action I see, which is potentially bearish price action. All right, guys. Hold on to it. Let's see.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Gold going down, yes. So this is definitely the range to look at, in my opinion. Below the 900s.
What's the deal?
Just hanging around. I just talked to you last night, bro. I just spoke to you last night.
Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't even be talking.
How's it going, bro?
How have you been?
You know, had some good sleep.
How have you been in the last 3 hours?
6
since we
hours.
spoke?
How you been in the last 2 hours
We
since we
see
last spoke?
potential downside.
What's going on in your life?
If BRICS do create their own currency,
Changes.
would that make
Changes.
absolute? Will we be able to
Okay, so what I see that, guys, on gold. Let me see if it is manipulating. That's a different story, but
what is going to happen over the next years?
there is a probability for further
comprehend right now.
downside
yeah.
movement, right?
Let's use the
Now-
opportunity that is given to us.
What's up, everybody?
Yo, that guy Derek and MM are going back and forth in the chat.
Money right now, get out. That's what we
Okay,
should.
we see that potentially.
I told you
rejection.
so. No, I told you so. No, I told you
No,
so. Guess who?
No, you hang up. No, you hang
So
up.
this 5
Guess who?
minutes
Guess who
Nah,
paid the groceries today?
because if this one is not being able to break the high,
You first.
Join our Discord.
if it cannot create a new higher high here, you should see the next one sliding down, breaking the low, creating a new lower low. All right, so let's see, hold on to it. Looks like that is bearish, but here is only the key points. Here is it looks to me that gold is highly bearish, guys. Let's see,
Yeah.
sliding down,
Who's
which
cooking?
is good for us. Okay, so you see drop down.
Sound like a soup bowl.
Okay, price action is highly bearish,
I do start with
and I'll exit dollar Swiss franc because it's very aggressive now. We might see
You know, on the way to see the broker.
a drop on gold.
What happened? They margin called you? Tino packed a bag full of
already in more than 24 hours.
What a clanging
there
thing.
is a very high probability for
Got a
gold.
chain, some
to
brass
the downside.
knuckles in
I'm
there,
running
maybe a
good
little
profit.
Louisville slugger.
I want to see that it's very
Tino's
volatile,
headed to the headquarters.
right? So there's a
Breaking everybody's legs.
possibility to
Where's my
go
money?
further. So what I'm going to do, I might extend gold TP target. Let me know, guys, you want to extend the TP target. I'm running in profit on gold.
9:08 today. I'll go with that time today for positions here. Off the 4-hour close.
Going
4
what?
isn't opened up, no bottom wick. Come up tap 1905, 420. We'll look for sells right then and there. This is how the 4 is gonna look likely.
Now, if you are
I
running
like
in
when we'll be here
profit
now,
on
chat.
gold,
It's probably gonna be after 9
also,
a.m.
if you haven't
Or
watched, but
you'll
you
see
are-
this opening
you
on the
have
4
opened
close.
the trade, but you are watching,
And then
I
as
would
it comes up
recommend
to
you to always
1907 after,
trade
we'll look for
with
sells.
regulated
And then the
broker
4 can end
because
up with
any
bearish at this.
position you open,
Continue to drop
any
down.
profit you make,
Even this
if
in the
you are
past,
trading
right?
with
Before coming
regulated
down, you were able to
broker,
come up and
your
tap these
capital
areas here. I want to see
is
why
in the
not this
safe
time around
hand,
as well.
your trade is in the safe
Like,
hand.
this might not. This
So
might be
make
enough
sure you
liquidity
trade
for us to
with
come down
regulated
towards like
broker,
1898.
and, our
But for us to come down
recommended
for the
broker
rest of the range at
is
1891, you're
so
gonna see this
Ever
very
Trade
high
is a
here.
regulated broker by SEC and
Like, you know how sometimes you take a
FCA,
position,
and
his break
also
even,
you can
and
find
then it
a
breaks
link
highs,
below
and
this
then
video
continues to
for
push.
Ever
Like, this is
Trade.
one of those situations.
Also, I can give you a link for Ever Trade. So
I should see a pop.
Alright, so this is the regulated broker link I have given. Ever Trade regulated broker. Once you click the link, it will take you to the registration page. You can register for
What is
free,
this music, bro?
and then later you can trade with even
Right
a
in my
$100
jam type
account,
shit.
or even a $1,000 account, or even a $1 million account. 100% safe broker. Anytime, any profit you make, you can withdraw or you can deposit, no problem at all. So make sure you use that. If you
No, if you have a huge win for you, do you make a withdrawal? Imagine 200% one day.
to
Yeah,
register,
I have a
and
runner
you
right
can
now
start trading with regulated
that's been rocking.
So let's see on
for
gold, we see that movement.
500
and
pips.
I'm expecting it to have
Did?
a drop. So let
I mean,
me
doesn't
see
matter how many
that
days it
gold
is. 100 day.
dropping down.
My
Once
plan for withdrawals
times profit
is
on
the
this,
same. You know, it doesn't change
I'm
depending
holding
on the
the
day
trade.
or whatever it is.
Let me know, guys, if you're enjoying.
Like I just can't
I'm
withdraw
running in a
whenever.
good
Like this trade's still
profit.
open, so I'm not just gonna close
on
off
this
and withdraw,
trade.
right? But
So
we
this
got
is
we
the
had a target
fifth
placed.
trade
This
week in Forex Trading Wizard Academy on gold.
I don't
and
know. We
all
had
of them-
I had
all of them
positions.
are winner.
I had
So,
days
so
where
far,
you know I made
so many trades that you open in
6
Forex
figures.
Trading Wizard
I've had
Academy
days
this
where I
week.
made
All the
you know
trades are
5
winner,
figures.
100% winner. And don't
I don't know.
hesitate to
I
check
can't just
out
withdraw. Like
our
I'm targeting withdraw this
website for
account
information.
probably. I mean, it was supposed to be
Now
soon.
this is the current trade
but
that
anywhere
you are
from here to a
seeing
milli.
highs, which is running
Maybe when it hit a
profit.
milli, we'll
Price
see.
action
I don't want to
bearish.
apply any
Hold
pressure or
that
say a date or anything like that. It's
drop.
just when it happens, it happens.
The price action
But it'll
is
probably be a
bearish.
900k withdrawal or something here. 850, 900k withdrawal.
Drop on gold.
And then from
Wanna
there
see
on,
that it's coming down,
you can then make
giving
some
me the
content on YouTube
profit on
or
gold.
funded accounts.
Alright, so hope that you are enjoying.
That's what you guys want to see, right?
Let me know in the live chat that if you are enjoying this gold trade, and don't hesitate to like this stream, guys. I see everyone. I'm not pausing.
So what's gonna happen is the
I'm
following.
pausing myself. Not
If
that.
we close this candle
I'm
like
not
this in
being
around
paused.
15
So
minutes,
I'm pausing myself talking so that everyone have time to do the smashing the like button. So
let's go to lower time frames.
and
Cat
also
cover
subscribe
their
to
hands
the channel
together.
if you haven't done yet, so that
Like,
you see that
ooh,
live
we're gonna get some
not
pennies.
more. I need more like, so whoever listen
How much
to
are
the
swap
stream,
fees?
smash
It's
the
actually in
like button
profit. It's
and check out if you
25,000.
subscribed or no, so that you are not missing out this
Initial size that account, 190 grand.
opportunity and learning opportunity. Did you do that? Awesome, thank you.
Is
for
the
that.
critic graphs in terms
And
of smart
let's
money
see,
concepts? No, it's in
how
terms
many
of
you are earning
DVS
profit on
concepts.
gold at the moment. And this is the and this is the trade that I
DVS.
was
Everything we do
making,
is with our eyes.
and it's almost nearly hitting the TP now. At the moment,
by
I will
seeing
take
price.
50% off.
Right?
And I'll
Understand-
move the
understand
stop
what
loss
part of the
at
cycle you're in.
10. We are almost nearly,
Like, if you were
I'm
in
almost
a
nearly
downtrend
more
here,
than 1.2 times. So I'll take
and then
half
all of a sudden
position
now,
off, and the other half
you have
will
this,
still
right?
keep running for the full
Resistance,
profit. I'll move the
support.
stop loss at
This is
10.
range.
Alright,
What is this?
so
A range on
what
fake
I'm
out,
going to do, and also I'm going
aka
to, update
liquidity grab,
VIPs as well
aka
for this.
fake out, aka range on fake out, right? You know, that'll be your liquidity grab after. So we went from 2022, 2021 taking this entry to now taking these entries. That was the difference. For instance, this. For all I know, this might be a liquidity grab. For all I know, with the 1 hour time frame. The daily is bearish. Like I get that. The daily could be a liquidity grab for us to drive it down, right? Because the day's been closing, respecting the support. So at any given point, it can easily just flip bearish today and make its way down towards 1880. Not today, but overall the next couple of days, right? Because it's been respecting this resistance. So this might be your liquidity grab. Because guess what? On a smaller time frame, that's a range on fake out. Right? You have a bearish trend, you have a pullback, you're testing the highs, whatever you want to call it. The 4 count might give you the fake out here before coming back down.
Okay, so it's hitting the TP.
Ja, order nu taken out right now. You see, boom, and it's gone.
Alright, it's hitting the TP 2 times nearly there. And
Placed here. A pullback.
you see that, guys, how much time I have taken to hit the TP. Gold has hit TP, still I'm not on TP. Why? Still
Don't know why I feel to long from the order block and long from the order block. You don't gotta express your feelings. Just do it. Just follow your plan. You don't need to share your feelings and what you think. If you know, like that's one way to build confidence, right? You don't need everybody to be in order for you to be in. You have to trust your analysis. Sometimes I might go against my mentor's bias, my mentor's analysis, right? That's completely normal. You can go against my trades all the time, right? Because you're looking for your setups. You might be looking for longs on a pullback. I might be looking for shorts to continue your trend. We both win in that situation though, right? It comes down to what you're trading, what you're looking to catch.
That everyone hit the TP now. Okay, so now I want you guys one thing.
Who's your
You
mentor
can
at
review
Wixnut?
this live. Just we have opened the gold trade. That when I have opened the gold.
ICT.
position, now you saw that I was talking.
Michael.
And then it
That's my
took
mentor.
me 30 seconds to make a decision on trading. This is the thing that I told you when I talk about the trading psychology. Now, when I open position, you saw that I talk and
That you guys know?
in just a matter of 30
There's a
seconds,
reason why I came back from
make the
Florida
decision on
and we just been
whether
100% killing it.
buying or
Because
selling.
of ICT.
Now, where this come from is from price action. Now, what strategy that I have used here on gold? This is the trade. It's not that I open the trade in the
always,
background and
depends.
showing you in front of you.
We
I
have
have
the
opened
basket,
this position. Now let me
You have the dollar,
explain
sometimes
that
the dollar and the yen are negatively
what did I
correlated. It makes
use
them the
in
yen
that
maybe
trade, what
semi-correlated to
strategy.
gold.
Now if we look at here
This 4 counts
on-
would be perfect,
on
man.
gold, on the 5
Perfect.
minute time frame.
We might have runners
this
today,
is a
chat. We
perfect
might not get the break at highs at 1905,
and middle
but we can
line.
tap
This is
1901.
where
We'll probably have a
perfect
pineapple
middle
there
line,
or
that's
position
the
there
middle
on the
line.
next forward candle,
Breaking out of the
but then another
structure
pineapple once you do
and
re-break the highs.
the
So it might be something like this, where you have a position where you opened up, first thing to do is come up,
if you
right?
haven't watched
The new
middle
4 count
line
does that. We'll
trading
look for sells there because now we're
strategy,
anticipating, since this is a range on fake out on the 4 hour time frame,
on your student
you can kind of
dashboard,
anticipate that price is going to continue to drop down like this.
now you can watch that. As I mentioned,
Top wick could be,
studies
again,
for
like this is a
GBP,
candle, but top wick could be up here.
trade that you have secured, also
wouldn't mind.
based on
Or it could be right here.
middleman trading strategy, you can use any time frame. The only thing that you need to keep in mind,
But you gotta pull
that
back at some
the
point. Don't
middleman
get full more of this
has
push
to
here.
form
It's pushing down right now heavily, but
place in the right
you have 13
way.
minutes left.
The
Last
way
15 of
it is
the
going
4,
on
last
to
15 of the
that
1,
strategy. Now,
right?
This is exactly the strategy that I use. This is what
You
I
expect
tell
a pullback.
that, guys, when you are trading, you can't
If it doesn't pull
guess,
back, then
okay?
guess what?
Guessing
You missed
means
6
you are
pips.
gambling.
What's so bad about
If
that?
you are gambling, you may not be able to be profitable over the long term, because when you are gambling, as a rule of probability, after 1,000 trade, after 100 trade, you will never ever be profitable. So that's why you need a strategy, and this is what the strategy will tell you. That's why you see that I take a very few moments to
Doing my 1875. I don't know. I'm looking to catch 97 to 91. 91 is definitely doable. 98, 75. I mean, my over day targets next. If we continue to stay below 18 or 1906, yeah, it would be. I'll say they will be 1877 such. Today, I don't know about today. Maybe today. If it's an algo day, sure, but that's your next over at support, yeah, in those ranges.
That's why if you learn that strategy, you might be better.
Right, because you're in this range right now.
When I started my trading,
This is your top wick for us to continue pushing down.
To be profitable, I saw that some of my students comes to me to talk to me. So they are very talented, very fast learner, and for that, maybe majority of you can learn this strategy faster than me, quicker than me. So this is the middleman trading strategy.
Did you actually learn from ICC? Probably.
Don't know what is a middleman.
I would assume so.
Because in this
In a different
live
universe,
stream,
probably.
trade that we have opened,
Probably learned something that he taught in a different format from somebody
now,
else.
it's a trading session. It's not
You know?
that strategy, because there is a lot of back testing video available. There is a lengthy
It's either him or the
explanation.
inventor
You can
of
learn
price
all of
action, which is
them
Raja.
for the lifetime. You can have access to that. If you are losing money or not being profitable, I will tell you right
First
now,
mentor
you
is
can
2
join.
banks.
There's opportunity available. So the
Top
first
tier.
link you can find below this video. Click the link, visit the website, and then join Forex Trading Ninja Academy. You can access all the trading tools that I am using. You will receive all the trade that I am opening with entry, stop loss, and take profit.
Damn, man, why you guys always got something to say about some mentor, man?
VIP chat group. First
Damn.
trade of the day.
Steve Morrow, yeah, Steve Morrow too.
Yesterday we had
Steve Morrow.
5 trades. Today this is the first trade. Like this, someday you will have a lot of trades.
Down Savage, I learned from Down Savage. Down Savage, Raul. Learn a couple things from them. Torre.
Look for the next
everybody.
one where we can find the next opportunity in the market. All right, so let's see. Let's look back here now. On gold, we secured that profit.
But you look at our strategy now. It's like, do we still trade like the same way? It's like it's a little different now, right? So it's just grabbing a piece from somebody and then applying it to your own strategy, and then improving yourself. That's what trading is. Doesn't matter who your first mentor is. You won't end up trading like them. And if you are, then you're not evolving, right? You need to find a way to evolve past that. So like always grab a piece from each person, each mentor, and use it to your advantage. I've had tons of mentors, a dozen, and I grab a piece from each and every person.
It could be, but we never know.
10 minutes is a long time here, chat. 10 minutes feels so long today, man.
Thomas is here, I think. Is he here? He's here. Yes, he's here. What's happening, bro?
One book to recommend: ControlFX.com. Free course. Go finish it.
Yeah, what's happening?
It's a CJ or somebody in the dev team. I don't think this button is working here.
What are we looking at today?
Somewhere here though, it's free chat. Website's not working right now. Oh, but the purchase link works. Child, I swear we didn't do that on purpose. That was not on purpose, I swear. There's actual there's a free course here. It's just not. It's someone's up right now.
Subscribe to the channel. You also press that bell button.
Scroll down a bit. It's below.
Check out all
It
the
is
links
going to play today. Yeah, let's see.
Oh yeah, it is below, but this should work too. We should fix this though. This should work too.
Because we have been ranging
Only things available. Sorry.
around our,
You need dabs? No, not right now. We have. I mean,
going very close.
I mean, I don't think so. But we'll see. I'm gonna ask the devs. I don't know, cause I don't know if they need more people. I don't know if that's good. Like, I don't know what we're doing right now. We're working on a lot of stuff.
position. So with that said, let's see what we have. So dollar Swiss franc. we
Thomas, I have a
closed
question for
because
you.
we
Bruce,
see that,
bring it on, bro.
we have closed
What
near
is
the
your
entry.
question?
So
Is
close
it the
there.
real question?
Let's see what we might see later downside, but no problem. We got a good trade on gold and we want to hold on.
Sure, this morning super helpful. Hey. Yeah, I think on Twitter, if you follow me on Twitter and you did the thing, you probably got the free course. Will your next person will you have a next in-person soon? Yeah. It'll be in London. It'll be in January probably. January, sponsored by Blueberry. London, baby. Oh, by the way, yeah, Naz, did you stream yesterday? How was it? Check his story. What did he catch? 100 pips or something? First stream? Let's see, man. What did the London Avengers do last night?
Amazing. Yes, absolutely. I love it. London finally was
Okay.
nice today, right? Nice.
Oh
nice-
shit. Okay.
nice
Hey, you see? That's a devious effect, man. Wait, but who's on your Zoom? Anyone on your Zoom or not?
Session. I think everyone had a lot of fun. I know
Hey,
who was
man.
here from like the stream right now was at the London session.
That's the devious effect, chat.
Fun of it. We had an amazing setup that as well, like an amazing analysis, and we had a lot of fun. So
Finally, amazing to hear.
Hey,
We
so
did
the London
fun
Avengers are all there on the Zoom.
London as well.
Go suss my boy's YouTube video on how to get this free lot size calculator.
someone said we made money.
Go
still
suss my
holding.
boy's YouTube video? What kind of...
We're still holding the position that we took during London.
What do you mean by that?
I closed it, right, on the live stream because I want to keep everything as transparent as possible to show you all how we are handling our position.
What kind of...
Sure, we'll create a channel as well. So I
Go
can
sub!
handle it like
Oh.
with his threads.
Oh, go suss to the... But that's some shit that I haven't heard. I haven't heard that term of slang in my life. I've known a lot, but I've never heard sus. Go suss my boy shit out.
New sport.
Go support.
Still holding. I closed it.
So that's just, you know, I don't know about that one. So, I don't know about that one.
Enjoy it.
I don't know if I can use that one in my day to day.
And that's why you guys come to the live streams as well on our Discord during London.
I'll be like, go peep, go check, go link, my boys, or you know, but go. I've never heard go sus.
Why you should be there.
This chat goes sus every day.
Is that you? That's not UK. That's like Australian.
Pacific, symbol as well.
Or I don't know. I haven't heard that though.
Especially nice for the people that are trading SMC.
Drop some Toronto slang. Toronto slang does not sound good though.
100%. What time does the London start? It starts at 8:30 Central Time. So it's around 2:30 New York time.
It was a great opportunity missed. Yeah, we already chose the don't trade at the time.
All right. 4 close in 5 minutes. I'll be back in 2 seconds. We're about to get traded at like 9 to 9:10. So be locked in here. Don't leave.
Don't leave. Only I can leave.
As he leaves.
He says don't leave and dips. This stream better not go till 12, Chad. I'm telling you right now. I missed fencing yesterday. I'm not missing my fucking competitive sleeping today.
It's not working.
Training for a competition here.
Are there some issues? We'll check it out for you right now. In case you want to look at the big map as well. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see what we have.
It was synchronized swimming.
Let's see. We'll look at it in the second tier. Okay, how that will go. And overall, just got an alert.
Competitive sleeping, yeah, it's
There we go.
one of my best sports. That and lawnmower racing.
For that 1 hour close
You guys
as
ever
well,
raced
so
a lawnmower?
closest below, it's a very good sign here. We might be tanking here. It's crazy how GJ is holding up while everything else is just reacting, coming down here. Or at least all these other Yem pairs reacting.
Joint rolling? No, I hold the world title, the world record, the Olympic record, the whatever records there are for joint rolling. I hold them. Forklift racing at 1.
Amazing, I love this.
Yeah, and then I got shin kicking at 4. You guys ever play that game, shin kicking?
I personally love it. So yeah, almost there.
You guys know toe wrestling is a thing? They have big competitions with people that wrestle with their toes. It's crazy.
At some point it has to go. There's no way around it.
Like, there's some sports out there where you guys would be like, what? There's underwater hockey.
We're gonna wait for this hourly
You guys
close.
really like that one.
Because the yen, Australian dollar against yen is coming down.
They play with like little
The yen
mini
basket's
knives
coming up.
on the pool floor.
Still DJ, yes. I've never closed the position. So
Don't
otherwise you
use
would
the
hear me
F1
say I
analysis
closed my
because
position.
it's an extra variable in
James says
an
yes, big man
equation
just
that
arrived in Vietnam,
does not
traveling for 3 weeks.
need that variable.
We'll be back in the stream
That's
soon.
not why
Amazing,
Don
enjoy.
always leaves at 4
Have a
hour
great time,
close
man,
because
JB.
that's his time. He has trained
Gonna
his
be
body
amazing.
to go
Gonna
at
be
that
the time of your
time.
life. Love it. Come to Bali as
I
well.
don't know, because he wants me to do a 4 hour breakdown instead of him. The problem is he only leaves us on this little one. Oh, he left it on the 4 hour. All right, so we're gonna look for a top wick here, honestly, to around 1905 area, 1906.
We need this to this zone.
Ideally 1906 area.
Yeah, you could. In
For
theory, you
cells
could do
to
it
come
on
down.
5 minutes.
As long as the
Look
next
at the reaction here.
As long as the next
you have the
4
very
hour
area
and next
high,
hourly can
and
open
you
up
wait
with
for
no
that
bottom
gap,
wick.
it's very area high here.
Or not much of a
it's
bottom wick, and we
possible,
come up.
yeah.
It likely will though. That 5 closing bullish here too in about 40 seconds.
What are
Even
we
if you
waiting
were to
for?
drive up,
Nothing.
you
We're
need
in a
liquidity
trade.
here.
We're waiting for GJ to come
Then you
down.
need to break the lows. If it breaks the lows first, you know, then a little different here. But no bottom wick would be perfect here. It's just whether or not, you know, we're gonna get an entry at 1900 or we're gonna get an entry at like
Thanks to G
1903 or
posting gold
something.
profits in Discord. Amazing.
1901.
Beautiful.
I'd assume that you'll probably get an entry around like 19. I'm guessing it's gonna be around here, chat. 1899.553 or 533.
We need to go back to the 1900s for an entry. Be ideal.
1899.533 would be my sell
know
limit.
it's
Oh,
boring,
not sell limit.
GJ
not sell
here,
limit,
but,
chat.
yeah.
No sell limit.
We're in.
I'm
we're
looking
waiting.
for a market execution there. In case you guys.
Really?
We
I
don't
was like, huh?
decide the- how the charge
really
moves in on the
really
market.
innovative stream here today.
Let's see.
New
Pay signals.
standard.
Potential sell soon. Let's see how long it takes for potential sales.
It has really has all the
Underwater
conferences
hockey is
here, so
actually a thing. What, you thought I was
we have the
joking?
hourly closure
No.
right now.
I got practice at 4. You crazy? You can't miss that like fencing.
AJ closed below beautifully.
It's definitely a thing.
Let's see. Where would this be? This will be. Okay, so it's breaking out lows first. Then you probably want to see. 1899 to be honest. 1899 533.
Yeah, we got an away game.
What?
Yeah, you know what? This is the level to go for. Doubles above the highs, target the lows. We're gonna go for a nice one-to-one right there. We're gonna set a potential
Alright, cool.
sell stop below that.
Yeah,
that
chat. We're
initial
looking
level.
to catch probably like this range to like this range, which is like a
Give me,
75 range.
give me 1 second, guys.
About it.
I'm gonna check out something.
We'll have advantage points too from here to here. Let's see. I want to see this count can flip bullish here and make
then
its
we
way
have,
up for a range 1 fake out.
Done.
But I guess not.
Rejected. British pound's getting
If
rejected.
it's creating a bottom wick though, I'm trying to
The yen is
see if
pushing up
we
again.
need to see price create like a steeper wick here. And not 1899 because 1899 now is if
GJ
we had
should be
no
coming
bottom
down
wick,
here.
right? But now we're coming down, you're opening a bottom wick here. I would assume now that if this is a bottom wick, then could we have an entry a bit higher? Which opens us up for pineapples then. Because then one entry could be at 1899 and another entry could be at 1901.
It's actually insane what's currently happening with the GJ. We might close the position soon on break even.
Because that's your 4 resistance
And then
there.
re-enter below a certain level again. If it gets there, because this is absolutely ridiculous right
Let's
now.
see. Let's see what this 4 count does here.
All our
You
confidence
opened
are
up just
playing
now.
out. The
First 2
yen's
minutes of the
coming up, British
candle.
pound's
It's
coming
been coming down
itself,
though.
the currency index
So if it's
itself.
actually re-break its own low, then it should continue to
gold
pop
as
down
well.
further. You want to see it break the highs, flip before it comes down again. Thing is, if it flips though, it's gonna be a hard flip. It's gonna be a hard flip for a steep top wick. But you assume that it's gonna flip right now as it starts to reject.
If UJ drop, gold goes up. If UJ drops, GJ drops. It depends on the dollar and the correlation between the dollar and the other one here.
Yeah, 99. Not too bad.
Why aren't you trading
We're
gold
breaking
today?
our
Because
lows
we're
here
in
though,
a
chat.
trade.
So you may
And I don't
see a
wanna take
drive.
too many trades at the same time.
You may see a drive. If you feel if
That's
you
the main
deal with
reason.
FOMO, I'll say close your eyes here because this is the second time it's retesting the lows. And typically when it does retest the lows, think of it as like on the small time frame. This is what's happening. We're sort of just coming down here. All of a sudden, just have to slow down. You pull back,
Mine
and
is
that was
just
why
already closed my
the
position.
part
I
of
don't
that
have
5-day candle was
patience.
pulling back at one point.
I can understand
And
it, to
now
be
it comes
honest.
back down to retest the
Usually I
lows
would
again.
say, you
So
know
this is
what, that's
happening.
crazy, but I can understand
Right,
it.
and you're closing below now, so you may see it do something like this, and that'll be your push down towards
I can actually understand it too.
1894.
Keep in mind with the Australian dollar against US dollar as well. Sells below.
This brace may happen. I mean, I prefer not to happen, but it may happen.
93.7.
Just being real here, you know.
93.7, yeah.
Buckle up, yeah, buckle up here. This 5 is no top wick, so it's possible this next 5 can come and create a top wick, but I want to see the top wick plus the break of the highs. I get 99 here.
Should I also have a break-even point, even if I manage to get another point?
Be good if it did it on the next 5. Top wick for this 5.
Yeah, but then the entry's at 97 instead. 98. Which
Yeah, I'm
isn't
fine
bad.
with that.
Will you count on gold at this level break OB? Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay,
yes.
bomb me.
98,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I made
73.
a couple other trades as well here at this particular moment.
Alright, so this 5 opened up.
Positions, but I'm in a couple other trades as well. We're in nice profit right there.
Thing is, this 5 is a
But,
top wick. It won't really be a 4
also
top
GJ
wick.
gold.
Like, if it comes up to 99, 98, that'd be a 4 top wick, I'll say. Probably 98 for me.
But
I
on
don't
my
think
bigger
I'm
account,
taking an
I'm
entry at
waiting,
like
and we're still
97
in.
here.
We're waiting.
Probably wait for the break of the highs on the
come and
15.
break down here.
98,
And the
7,
reason
8,
why I'm so
3.
holding on towards DJ is because the
And second entry's
actual
at like 99
confidence
maybe.
source is
Third entry's
strong.
at 901.
plus the
like that.
target is so clean, and
We'll
it does
see.
everything we want.
We'll see how
The
hard
only
this
thing
count
is that
flips
we
here
need
if it
to
even
see
flips.
that follow through moment where the volume increases here.
trading is supposed to be boring, correct?
Trading
So-
is supposed to be boring, so we're trying to make it a bit more
Five is
fun.
looking good though. The way the structure's being
That's
formed
all
there.
we can do here.
I mean, while we're waiting, we can go over the trade we took during London if you want to.
We can do that in a second, yeah.
Yeah.
After this live session, what chat, Discord do you
Can we
post
tap
an update?
97 here? We're 10 pips away, chat.
Depends on the trade right now. Now we're in the trade. If you still are in the
Or
trade,
my bad,
after
20.
the
What am I
stream,
saying? 20 pips away.
which I
15,
don't think
20.
so, but if you are, then you will get notified right here in the mental charts right here. Isam says, trading is
How big is
lonely.
this range?
Yeah,
That to
trading is
here.
very, very
So there's a
lonely.
5
Trading
minute
can be
support
very lonely
here.
because you're behind your computer all day. You know,
This
looking at your
range is
phone,
20
whatever it
pips.
is, you're trying to understand it. Trying to get
25. It's not
better.
too bad.
And nobody really, you know, in your surrounding probably trades or does something similar. Maybe a minor group of individuals. And yeah, it's hard to be understood sometimes when you're a trader. Where do you share
Looking
your
for
trades?
about
in the
97.
server,
Looking for
in the
south at 98.
POC,
98
signals?
point,
POC signals.
0.4. Or yeah, 98.7. By the course to the leg. 7 seconds? That's like crazy though. I think it's like 1 second if you refresh. 7 seconds is a little too long. By the time I'm closing full, you're like, huh?
So in the meantime, let me look at dollar, yen, euro, dollar. Euro is very important. Tomorrow euro.
I guess Zoom gets
Why
the
don't
book
I have
entries.
POC signals. Depends
On
if you're
YouTube
in
it's
the
a little
V3.
tough.
See what we can expect
You have to be in the V3 for that.
coming up, and then we'll be discussing what instrument we can create based on the
Which costs you 97 bucks.
perspective as well. So tomorrow is Wednesday, very important day coming up, and
This count's been pushing back down, re-breaking the highs. So in the first 8 minutes here, we did anticipate positions right here at 9:08 a.m. Usually Jerome's 2 minutes late here. Let's see. Might come at 9:10 for us.
Keep in mind, we have news
What's your
coming
exit plan? We
today
don't have an
still.
entry,
So
bro.
we're not done
Have an
yet
exit plan.
whatsoever. We have news
No
coming
one
up.
sells there. This is a bad entry.
I give
bad
it
entry is no
another,
entry then, I guess.
Yeah, I'm really gonna give it a till the 15-minute candle closure, and I'm gonna close GJ. I'm gonna put sell stops below here because we're holding at a clear level. There's no volume to the upside either. We're right at the entry. I'm gonna put it below, and then we can look at you know, some other things as well here because this is a bit crazy right now. Like there are limits.
All right, here's
there
a
are limits
flip.
here. Sorry.
5's current top wick on this candle high. Even if you still don't have liquidity in order for this
We have
to
some
reverse this
limits
whole
here as
entire
well.
range from the morning though. So this should be the top wick that taps you into 1898 here. It's just 98 or 1899 will be our entry today.
Supap, welcome to the fam, man. Thank you for the sub here. We're already at 661 likes. Smash that like button up. I love waiting today, but it's
Almost
part of
there.
the game, part of our journey. Thank you for all the new subs. We're almost at 36.5K.
Give it roughly
15
3
pips
hours.
away.
Give it roughly 3 hours.
Starting to look good here. Dollar is above
For
the
what,
Sunday
trade?
open.
Well, last time you said potential sells at 9 a.m. The trade came at noon.
Oh, we did have potential. I guess we forgot to click the sell button yesterday.
Potential sells and soon. You should put potential sells noon.
Oh, 5 minute close, perfect. We can just create a top wick here. Perfect opening too. We can just pop up tap 98 here.
So we've been literally hanging around our entry since we started the stream, which is 2 hours ago. That's when I practically entered just before the stream.
Almost there, chat.
Delta Airlines won't allow Zoom. Wait till you're midair and cause a scene.
So I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes. Otherwise I close my position on break even. I'm gonna put sell stops below this level. And then just wait for it to be...
Oh man, this would be interesting. This is interesting, chat, because there's 2 things gonna happen here. One, you have a support down here, right? At like 1891. So price right now, I obviously closed bullish here. If you break these lows, tap into 93 here, there's a very high chance you're gonna end up flipping bullish and creating a top wick for 4. The 4 account doesn't have a top wick yet. Obviously, the 4 account closed back into the range. It didn't really close below most recent close respecting. At any given point, without the top wick, it can easily tap 93 before come up to 98, and then come up to 98 before making that decision. So it might end up doing something like this on 4 account instead. We might end up getting biased from 93 instead towards 98. Because the north price continue pushing down, again, you need grab liquidity, right? You need grab liquidity at like 98, 99, such, and it hasn't done that yet. So we can just take buys at 93 instead towards 98 if price isn't going to tap 98 first. Now, if this candle starts to flip bullish, taps 98 first before coming down, then great. We'll take sells at 98, 99, right? But that hasn't been done yet. But you know, this candle right here in the 5, if it starts to break the lows here, you're gonna see a pop down towards 93. From 93, you can look for buys. 93 coming back up to retest 98. Because this is your zone now. Right, you have a zone basically from here. You have a zone from here, and you have a zone down here. This is the range you're in. So even if again you don't continue to push down, you're gonna create a top wick eventually before coming down. That top wick will give you an extra point. Right, so this is what you're gonna see. Right, so you're gonna see this candle come down, tap 93, and it's probably create a top wick, or at least retrace back up to 98 if it doesn't. But this is your range now from 93 to 98. That's a 50 pip range. So you might end up getting bias here, and instead of sells after where price is moving. Because look at the 5, right? If it wanted to grab liquidity to drop down, would have done it. It would have done it already. But now it's popping down first.
Hello, Renzo. Can you show your gold position, please? We're not in gold at the
That'll be the
moment.
4 top wick, bottom wick area too at 93.
We are not in gold at the moment here. We are now in the British pound against the yen.
Nothing crazy though, just 1898. If that does end up forming, because we're in the middle of the range now, it wouldn't just sit here. It's either gonna come up, tap this range, or tap this range before making a decision. It won't just chill here. Highly doubt it.
Let's see what kind of price action that we can find from the bigger picture. We can expect.
Hello, Thomas. Can you share your setup? The setup was already done in London during London session.
Could be buys, could be sells here. We'll see.
Yeah, the setup is
We'll see what comes first here.
It's already done, Droid.
Let's look at the sells. The buys may work out
So
some.
we trade London in Discord, and then we trade New York on YouTube right there. So
My only issue with the buys though is that I'm looking for the exact buy point at 1894. It might only come down towards like 1895 or something because of the most recent support, but that's the only way I can take a buy here. If it comes down exactly to 94, because 94 is your support. Later on, if that were to be a resistance, and if price was to continue to pop further down, since this is your range here, these in the past have been areas of rejections here. Areas of rejection, areas of rejections, and it's all sitting around 1984, 1894. So again, even if price was to continue popping down, it's gonna create some top wicks here before coming down. That's your exit point. You have this entire range to really exit and take advantage of. Whereas you take 1895, it may not come up there. We're coming down.
100%.
Two bottom wicks here, 94 and 92.
AB6 says true answer. Welcome to the month of August. Yeah, no, this is kind of interesting for sure.
What is this? This is 50.
Is August meant for slow volume? Yeah, usually the August is where it's like the summer month, the high season, where you know, a lot of people take a break for like a week or two, and then they come back into September.
Damn, Blueberry definitely has
Are you guys
ass
from the
on
London
like
session live on
a big
YouTube
screen
or
in the
Discord?
company office right now.
Looking for buys now?
Trade today.
They're like, all right, increase the latency.
The goal of the vision is eventually, of course, to have.
Oh shit, yeah, break you on
somebody
sure is different. Let me
trade
change that.
the Asian session. somebody traded to London and
Bring
somebody
in the
traded to New York.
projector.
So
Fuck
you
the
have, like,
flat screen.
3 sessions a day, 5 days a week.
Trades incoming.
Trades incoming.
And that's all
Bring out the
besides
big
the
like
single
that.
channel and everything that we
Bring out the projector.
and the education, of course. So that's a that's more than a full-time job for us. But yeah, I think Thomas, you can confirm this, bro.
Trade Blueberry's not working. Of course they're not working. They're watching Don about to enter position.
It's already
They're
August
slowing down the market.
2023. Almost done.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, we can't
It's
have
really
2,000 people open a
Like I
position
say
here
it
right
every
now.
time, every session I do, always I say the
Delay.
same. Time is
Delay,
How many do we
delay.
got right now? We got.
The first thing I saw was
800.
when I started recording the session.
Oh, it's about to be 3,500 the moment we get a trade though.
We're almost in the last
That's how it
quarter of
works.
the year. It's so insane.
Almost there, chat. He's got to re-break the lows here. Just see a pop.
Mathieu says the older you get, the faster time it flies. Quite sad. Yeah. Iki says update on
They're just
DJ.
planning to stop
Pineapples.
it. No, they got Don on a fucking
Yeah, there is no update
invisible
on DJ
trade
here.
copier.
Invisible trade
We're
copy.
gonna probably close our position.
That's legal though.
I'm
That's
breaking
not illegal.
around
They have all the rights
break-even
to
now.
the trades.
Yeah, they're. Well,
And we're gonna re-enter if we break below that new
Blueberry
low.
definitely hired somebody
think
just to
that's what
sit
we're
there and
gonna
pay
do here.
attention to your trades.
Oh, he's doing it again. Stack, 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 stack. Why is he closing negative RR? He's not supposed to close there.
Turn on the algo.
Yeah, we're still
If
in.
we can come
I
down,
don't
tap
know what
9 and
amount
3 here,
exactly.
man.
I'm also looking at the lower time
9 and
frames as
3.
well.
Very
it's
tough
time
to,
to,
to take
take
trades
some
in this
action
range
very
right now,
shortly.
chat. Like right here in this box, you really want to
Keep in
avoid
mind, we
whatever
have
is happening in
the
this
US
box
30
here.
or the New York Stock Exchange open
Because
in 12
it's
minutes.
just a middle of range. It's got to tap here or here. It hasn't done either yet. Thing is, like now, if you come up to create a top wick on the 4-hour candle, I wouldn't take sells at 1898 because you already broke the lows. So if this is your liquidity graph for us to drive back up, I wouldn't take it here.
Otherwise, I'll be holding
I'd
a
rather
buy
wait
position
to
for
see.
about 4 weeks.
Yeah, like
Around
probably like
$1,500 is better for me to hold.
you have to see some type of
Return,
formation,
should
some
take the loss.
closures, resistance, respect thing. Like maybe if
You're
like
now
this
at a turning
forms where you
point
set the
for
forms from
gold.
ranges like this,
But yeah,
you know, all of a sudden
it's
after
really
you get
hard for
something
me
like
to
this,
decide for you if you should close
Yeah.
your position or not.
it'll be like probably like
This is really
18,
up to you.
1902 or
I have
something, and
no
then
power
afterwards
whatsoever
we'll
to
anticipate
decide
sells,
for
but
you if
this is
you
how
should
it's gonna
do
look
that, and
probably.
if you should just close your
Maybe in
position or not.
1903, 1904.
So if
It's
you
gonna
make
be
the right decision for
a little
yourself,
while for that.
but I cannot
You
make
gotta
a
realize the
decision
4
because
hour is
it's
gonna be
money for
incredibly
you,
bullish at that point,
particularly.
right? So you're gonna need to form a resistance, establish it.
Hope you understand that.
Can't just reject
Okay,
off
I'm
the
gonna
level and
close
think
the
that's
J now.
resistance.
In
Yeah.
around
Because this
the
thing
It's just,
is different, right? This thing
nothing
came
is
down,
happening.
create a bottom wick first for
we
creating a
will,
top
we
wick.
will wait and see.
If
how
you
we,
create a top
how
wick
we
first,
move
then
here.
chances of you surviving this push
And
down
just
is a
we're
lot
gonna
higher.
potentially just
But
re-enter below.
chances of you pulling back for a top
enter
wick is
position
now
because
higher
this has
due to the
been
fact that you
taken
didn't
too
create that yet. And that's why we're looking for buys here
right now at the moment.
at 94.
So we're out of GJ at the moment here.
It's at 94 or 92,
Because
but
I don't
94
have
might be my
patience
first
for now,
entry,
and I have a
92
lot
might be
of
my second
patience
entry.
in general,
If it ends up coming
look
down
at
towards now too.
but no, we're holding.
And then by the time you
And,
come up and
it's
tap
just not doing
95, we'll
much.
be stops
So,
to
yeah.
break even.
Let's see what else we have for now here, and I'm gonna look at particular new lows to see from there what we can do with this particular pair. Because the setup looks amazing, but it's just happening. It's just not there yet at the moment. Hope that makes sense here.
All right, here should be this pop
Okay.
down. Can we tap into those
And,
ranges
yeah,
there?
let's just be patient, see how it operates and goes.
Potential sells soon. Bye now.
By now. That's how it be, man.
Overall, the dollar is moving further. That's what I mean. So the dollar
I
was
wanna see a
holding
pop
up
here.
above the
Strong pop.
Sunday open right now, and we're pushing through.
Oh, no 5 no bottom wick. Oh man. That was it.
And we're looking for further continuation.
Ah, that 5 no bottom wick and
to
then
the
tap
upside
95.
right now.
That'd be perfect.
It's not going to be good for gold. I think we're going to go for
Would
the
be
Asian
perfect.
lows for gold soon.
It'll be even better if it's the 30.
Yeah.
Does that.
So I should have focused on gold today. I focused on the British pound against the yen. seemed like a great entry, but the volume just stopped and it stopped doing anything here. So sometimes that happens. Not much I can do about it. Especially now because we were looking at it yesterday already. And we're like, okay, we're gonna take the trade, and then today it happened. We saw that
I
entry.
got a Discord notification. I thought it
And
was
it's
so
just
good.
right there hanging around that level for 2 hours. That's not much we could do here. At the same time, we cannot,
Why everyone telling shit is yeah, Blueberry
place multiple, positions at the same
Blueberry is
time.
frozen?
As well. Gets very confusing for you
Oh
guys.
yeah. Wait, is it?
So I hope that makes
bottom
sense here.
Oh yeah, it is frozen.
So for now, let's just refresh. Let's
Yeah,
see
it is
where we
frozen
at.
there.
Let's see what we can do. We still have a lot of things coming. We have the New York Stock
I mean,
What?
Exchange
He's gonna have
opening up, and
positions?
we
Hold
have-
on.
I guess they weren't. I guess they weren't lying.
Shut it
There's two
down
more
now.
events that are taking place right now in the next 30 minutes.
I guess they weren't lying.
Right here. Where do you find the link to join Thomas?
Yeah, why is it
Bookmarks?
frozen?
In our Discord V3.
This is like the third time in the last year and a half it's happened. We wouldn't have positions anyways, but still.
Blueberry, I was just kidding. Don't be sending nobody to my house. They're sending people.
Thank God I ain't on the broker. Can't blame me.
Yes, already. I told you guys. I think
You know, one time it froze on us chat on stream, and then I opened up the position. And I froze. I was like 20% profit. Like, oh, nice. Close off over here. Oh man. If this 5 can close the way it is, no bottom wick. Next 5 comes down, creates a bottom wick, flips bullish at 1894. We'll look for positions. Just gotta wait for this thing to unfreeze. Because
so let's see how we go. If we react from this level, dollar comes back down. Then yes, then we look at it long here on the short term, because we're now back at the lower area of that range. If we're gonna find
NYC open, sir.
From
What do you guys know
here,
now? I don't know.
Plus we're holding
What's
above
happening at
the level.
9:30?
Yeah, then we can take a trade to the upside. So that could then mean a potential pullback towards the 19.
Chester, you have the frozen chat?
Word, unplug it and plug it back in. That's a good one. That usually fixes everything.
Bears are frozen for real. I gotta switch to raspberry markets or something.
So what we're
man.
doing
Damn.
with GJ is replacing a sell stop.
Hey, broker
below
deals, come my way right now.
that level.
Let's
where
cook
we
something
were.
up.
So we're looking for sells below.
I'm joking, Blueberry. But you better unfreeze this
New
for
sells
disclosure.
below. If you flip that candle and we actually break these lows here, we're
Damn.
looking to come down at 185.88.
Hughes Wade never freezes us. That's a lie, bro. When I first started trading with
we
Hughes Wade, that was the
stop
first
loss
time
a
broker ever
little
frozen me.
bit.
It frozen me during
Are
NFP.
you
It was during news.
kidding
We
me?
put it above
Yo.
right here.
Every time I got a
We go
withdrawal, they
for-
freeze.
Yeah, the same scenario here.
Every time
Is
I
at
got withdrawal,
one-
they freeze.
Every
Yeah,
time I
180
ask for a withdrawal,
185.80,
Blueberry froze
88 pretty much.
for about a week and a half.
We were about to take a gold coin back.
So I'm just gonna place a sell stop.
Yo,
there.
for real. What's going on here, man?
I think that makes sense here.
This game's gonna break the lows here. Oh, man.
That's it. That's our new trade. If we break below that support and we come
it
down,
a holiday
we're gonna
trade or
take
something in
it,
Australia?
and we look to take the short to the downside again.
Australia. Nope.
Waiting for a new low to be broken.
Now. And now. Oh, there you go. It's fixed. See? There you go.
Are we taking
Fixed
a
it.
trade today? Yeah, we took
All right,
today.
so it unfroze now,
Unfortunately,
chat. We're
very,
good.
Very slow. Not much we can do
Don't
about
worry,
it.
my
We're now
traders
going back to
domain
gold
froze
here.
for 8 months.
I think the gold move have
You
already
can
been done,
hold
but we
on
have a
to
lot of
30
news
second
coming.
freezes here.
Or if we have news coming, we have to
You'll be
be
alright.
open. So there are a couple things that we have to look at still, which can increase the volume. And we are at a range right now. So
Can we get
there's
this
still some
bottom wick on this 4
possibilities for gold.
close? 4-hour bottom wick. No, I'm not in here, chat. I'm waiting for that
Keep in
tap.
mind I have my sell stop place at 185.8.
You do have a 30-minute closure here as well. If 30-minute has no bottom wick, that'd be even better for us.
Froze again. Well, they gave you a chance to enter.
Yeah.
185.88.
94067 here. Let's
Sure,
see if we
give
can
it a
tap
couple
into
times
that
because,
box.
Then this is transparent.
See what happens when you threaten to switch brokers. I don't think he was threatening to switch. I think he was just adding another
Oh,
one
no,
to his
it's-
arsenal.
I was kidding. But they know.
He was just
Showman.
kidding, Blueberry.
I'm just kidding, bro.
Jokes, yo. Just jokes. fuck?
GJ
Blueberry
is
is a great
going.
broker.
Yeah, we have.
Like the only times I experienced problems
so
was when
yeah,
they
let's
froze,
see how
and it was like
goes.
3 times on stream, or 1 time off, 2 times off stream, 3 times on stream. I don't know why. 1 time was a holiday though, so I get that. But there are times, I don't know, bro. Aside from that though, it hasn't really affected my trades in a way. Like it's never froze on me when we were impacting my trades, right? Like while I was about to enter a trade or anything like that. Like if it froze right now, I was looking for buys, and yeah, you know, that would be a problem. But
free knowledge, and you guys still find a way to talk shit. No, I think people are actually quite nice. I think people are quite nice, bro. I think DJ will drop. Yes, I think so too. Eventually. So we're waiting. We're waiting for that to happen.
did it freeze again?
Position, yes. I have a sell stop at 185.88.
You know Tino don't play that shit. Look, his broker froze his shit. He's on the next flight out.
Chat, we might get entries at not 1893 instead here. Depending on how his 3-minute count closes up here in 3 minutes, though, might have a
gold, how we
position.
bounce from this particular area of the month here,
Oh man,
and see how we react here as well.
I think it really more depends on when the broker opens.
I wouldn't get in here yet though, if I was whatever tradable right now.
Blueberry working like
How
a
do you
back
trade with no
texter.
emotions? We just
damn,
saw
bro.
DJ and it bounced
Like
back to
skipping
profit zone. Any
candles.
advice for these type of moments?
Just skip the next 5. That's
We
all.
have a new order placed already below it, so no emotions, 0 emotions. We're all good. We're in the right spot here. We're just waiting for the move to happen.
The reason I'm saying
Well, nothing
1893
can
chat
come
is
down
because
without, of
one,
course,
the
taking
4 has no
more
bottom
place
wick
in
in
the
that
trade
range there. You might see steeper pull, especially on how the 3 minute
Stop
closes
loss
here.
is a little
So
bit tighter now because if you break a new level,
we'll see. Hopefully it
Right here, let's say we
unfreezes
break
by
a new level.
9:30 here.
and
You
then
ain't lying,
we
Steezy.
broke a new
Frozen
zone, and therefore
blueberries
we can
are
push the numbers a little bit
delicious.
tighter, so the risk reward will
Shit,
be
it
the
makes
same.
that 2 for
The
bro,
exact same.
I have cold teeth.
You have cold teeth?
Yeah,
I got warm
I got
teeth.
sensitive, bro.
Lorenzo, can you please explain why you didn't enter sell
I got
DJ
one
yesterday?
too.
Because we didn't broke
I
below
mean,
the
all the
last
calls.
low, which was the 186.
Anyone, just only thing that you need is do not quit. Okay, this is the
You're holding back down from hitting a million words. They're
Let's
like,
see what gold is at. Gold
You
is
were
around
drawing at a
part of
milli?
control here.
there will be
can't have any of that. Freeze everything.
For people that entered
God,
short, this is a great area to take profit.
I gotta hit up the brokers.
Yeah, this is a great area to take some profits here right now.
Or, you know, at this
due to the
point,
fact
a
that we
little
are at
spread
that zone
manipulation
and the
doesn't
dollar
sound that
is,
bad as long as it's open.
Pushing up, but we're almost back at that initial range. So if you are in a gold sword, then take some profits here right now.
Okay,
It's
buddy.
a great moment to do so.
Back up. Gee.
In GJ, we're waiting for a new entry below it. Not
Boing,
tapped in yet.
boing, 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 boing. It's gonna retest the lows again, chat. Don't worry. Look at this news. Look at this 5-minute counter here. Damn, this thing is bugging out, bro. Are you frozen 2 weeks? I hear the boing, boing, boing.
Do New York
boing.
sessions matter for currency pairs? No, it depends. London was amazing today as well.
Mine's like that
Every
too.
session is
We're all like
different.
that
You
right
never
now.
truly
We're all
really
the
know
same
which
broker.
session is going to be
Oh,
better
no
at the end of
stress.
the day.
No excuse here.
It is
Huh?
all about, it's seasonal, it's
Solution
very
coming soon.
seasonal. Sometimes London is better, sometimes New York is better, sometimes even Asia is better.
Man.
Ooh, ooh,
Man,
steeper wick,
that's all
steeper
way.
wick.
Yeah, gold's almost there.
It's not even like.
Still coming down a bit.
Damn, I ain't seen Clint type in a minute.
It's not even here no more.
What up, Clint? What's the deal?
Pressure for the $99 lifetime.
I can't
I've
even
seen
enter
before, yeah.
if I wanted to.
You don't want to enter right now.
I want to see 1893 get tapped here, but Why is this an issue?
Let me
This
know. Yo,
is
zone me
cooked.
right now. I got you. I'll open a position.
Yo,
maybe,
I'm gonna
yeah.
send you 30K. That's for a stop
I
loss.
need, yeah. I just
Okay, we have
need.
the
I
New York
need some
Stock
margin
Exchange
money
open right now.
for
Show
your
us some
position.
magic here.
Just cover your margin, and I'm full margin.
No bottom wick on his 30. I'm talking his 30. Bluebird, this ain't bad look. This ain't good look, bruh. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Not right now. I ain't not gonna lie
Hey,
to
Lorena,
you guys
I'm
right
thinking
now.
about switching to futures.
This
What is
ain't
your
that
honest
good of a look
advice
right
on
now
that?
for you guys.
I think that's great,
Oh,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
I love
I
futures.
can already
being
see other
honest,
brokers
chat.
making a video.
If this is my broker, I'll be,
There's not
you know,
really a
I'll be
difference.
like in
Trading is
shambles
trading,
right now. The chat will have me in
but
shambles.
it's
But
completely up to you.
Word.
this is my broker, and I
Roger.
feel
I do like
I
it.
feel bad. Saying my fucking
Roger
shit.
is making a video right now. Roger's making a video right now talking about latency. Promise you.
Latency tumble. This thing's not working.
For
Oh.
GJ, should we think of getting liquidity for it to go long since it's
Oh,
over bullish on the
man.
weekly?
At least you didn't tap
Not if there's so
93.200
much sell side liquidity below left over here. If you look here,
What's going on?
look at the
Is
way
it a
I've been
holiday or
building here.
something?
I want to see
Chat, you
this
guys good?
getting taken out. It's all about the target, so this is what I'm looking for.
Have you restarted it?
No, it doesn't matter. Like,
This
it's
is what I want to see
MT5,
getting
it's not my
taken
shit.
out. After that, we can start thinking about
I'm on
our
my
next
phone
move
right now.
to the
refresh
upside
this
or
now.
whatever.
Doing it then.
For me, this is what I want to see getting taken out.
Email
These
them.
lows right here.
Email them. You know how long they're gonna take to get back? Tomorrow
Start
morning.
The email.
Sorry, but oh, I get a push
Start
here.
the email with, do you know who I am?
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who my mentor is?
Was there? I'm not taking. I can't, dude.
Gunter says, hey Lorenzo, I see your pre-analysis is like 80,
Got 30
90%
seconds
correct
to open
before
the
you
fund.
enter, and the price usually follows. Why not enter with that info? So we entered GJ. Don't forget that. We entered GJ. We were in this position for 2 hours. So we were in
Might
a
gotta go with the
trade,
minion, not gonna
prices
lie to you
didn't
guys.
move, and we stayed around our entry for throughout the whole time.
At this point,
and we're exactly
they ain't
back
freezing.
at our
I know
entry
that for
right now
sure.
as well.
Hold on,
So we
19. Is
Didn't
it?
tap yet. Almost.
Oh man. What's going on? Like, the 4 bond wick didn't tap here yet. 1892. At least train viewing frozen though.
My trading news frozen. That's so crazy. Oh.
There you go. Back now. With a huge gap apparently.
There's a gap on the broker.
Yeah, from 1902 to 1993. All right, so let's see.
Almost.
Oh, look at this. Hey, where's the candle? It's gone. Chaz, you're looking like this too.
Well, I mean, he's got to fill the gap.
All right, 1893. This thing's pushing down. There's no buys just yet. I want to see how this 5 closes up in about 30 seconds here. 30 seconds here for a 5 closure, because if it closes below this ranger, you might get a top wick before continuing to push down towards the next support, 1891. But if it has no bottom wick, then you can probably take off rip. There's a 4 that has no bottom wick right here, so I want to see if you can tap that area here. But if not, then it is what it is. Let's see. 13 seconds left for a closure. Oh, again.
You had your chance.
Oh man. Matches and buys there can set my stops and anything, and there's like, are you good? Are you guys good now? Damn. All right, so 5 coming down, creating a bottom wick here. I can't really see it. All right, so there's a bottom wick. Chat, you're gonna look for buys right here on price. So gone buys now. Off of this candle, price close respect and support. Looking to take profit at 1898, to be honest. Stops are gonna be below here, or no, below here at 1884. Target is 1898. Well, If the 4 candles have a top wick, yeah, you can probably put target a little higher actually. Target could be probably 1901 here. Yeah, 1901 probably target. All right. Let's just put this up. Yeah, 1901 target. Stop loss is 1884.559. Right, because you came down, you rebroke the lows. The 5 closed bearish, respecting support. So you're anticipating this 4 count to create a top wick still, right? This 1 hour count to create a top wick still. That's all that really is. Once you flip bullish, you see a strong push, or if you flip bullish, you see a strong push. As for pineapples, I only wanted pineapples earlier if price was to like, if we were to get an entry at 94 and then take another entry at 92, but we took an entry at 90, kind of like 93ish there is. So as for a pineapple, I mean, maybe we might have a pineapple at like, in terms of pineapple, I'm just talking about second position. We might have a pineapple at like 1890, but aside from that, that's what I got going on right now. All right. Yeah, as far as no bottom wick here, so we may come down and tap 1892.528 here. Let's see. If we can close bullish on the 5, that'll be perfect. Then we'll likely survive the wick entry for runners. But you'll see a strong pull up if it does flip. Right? You won't just see a flip and just hover there. If it flips, you'll see a strong push up and flip. It has for the top wick. We have news in about 30 minutes here, so we'll see how we can manage risk in 30 minutes here. But it's existing home sales. It's nothing too major. It's like an orange folder. So we might be in a trade during that folder. There's potential.
It ain't so.
If it ain't so. Yeah, because in order for price to continue pushing down here, I believe you need to see liquidity. And if you look left here, chat, you look left at these areas to the left here in terms of top wicks, you're gonna see areas of here, right? For top wicks before pushing down. You're gonna see every time that you actually came down to fill this range. So you're looking at this, you're looking at this, you're looking at this. You create a top wicks before coming down in the past. You create a top wicks in these ranges, 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 or yeah, that's it. And that's why I'm expecting price to tap into like this range, 1898, before making that push down towards 1884. That's why my stop is down there. That's why it's so steep today, because there's no reason to break that low unless the trade's invalid, right? And that's when it'll be determined that trade's invalid the moment you break the lows at 1884, which is yesterday's day low, and 4 hour low.
That's the channel, chat.
The channel sent it. Okay, I was gonna say if I sent it to the channel. I'll make sure.
Ooh. 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 Volume.
I can't watch the 5 candle live. I gotta watch it on TradingView. Is it a 1 minute on TradingView, chat? There is, right?
Are you frozen again?
No, I'm not frozen. I'm chilling. I think the last time this happened to us is like last April or last like December. It was annoying, but it was during Easter, I think, that time period, or this year. I think it was this year, Easter. Same thing happened, but then it never happened since. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the reason behind that is. I don't know much about brokers to know, but maybe we send their servers. Like I don't fucking know. All I know is that ain't too good. That's all I know. Yeah, chat, break-even point is gonna be up here, okay? So right around here. 1896. 1896.283. 30 minutes still open here. 30 minute close respect and support too. I forgot to mention that to you guys earlier as well, but that was another reason as well. 30 minute no close that support, didn't close below. Same with the 15 as well. Even if the 1 hour does close, the previous 1 hour has no top wick. You're likely gonna get a top wick anyways before coming down, so it should be good. right? Because if the 1 hour has no top wick here, and the 1 hour decides to close below here, the next 1 hour candle, it's gotta create a top wick or something. Or coming down. And that'll be the strong push down towards this range here. And that'll be the same mirror you'll have here, here, and here, right? Simple. So we might get buys and sells for all I know. As of right now, there's only one position here. That's running. No pineapples yet.
Trickling like that. It's really vibrating the candle, so you should see a push. It does that.
If you get another break, it'll probably tap into the 92 mark. 92 or 90, yeah, 92 is over 4. There's no bottom wick in that 4. So if you get another break, it'll probably tap into that zone. And then we'll take a pineapple at 90. If it, worst case, it comes down to 90 if it does. So just, when you're risking chat, make sure you have enough risk taking our pineapple in case, factor for that as well. We might have 2 entries, might have 3, depends. There's news sentiment. Yeah, there might be a chance we might have the trade during news, but it's a yellow folder. It's home existing sales. I might have it running during that folder. If it was red folders, then I'll be more cautious of it. But yellow folder, home existing home sales. I'll let it rock. If it does, if we're still in by then, we might not be in by then. But you'll see movements beforehand. Stack.
Yeah, if you stack right there, by the time you get to your pineapple, you out of margin. What happens at that point? Everyone takes a W, and you take a loss. How? I took the same position.
What's your entry?
Oh boy. My entry is 1894.05.
405. Nice. 3.98.
Bro.
Anyone had 92.9 here, chat, in the chat for positions, for entries?
Always been getting me by half a pip the whole week.
It's a challenge.
I had you last week though.
93.2.
Damn. You've got some good entries.
It's a better entry than me.
93. That's a whole 10 pips, dog.
Everyone had 93.2.
10 pips.
I want to go to the New York. And the car driver will say, okay, very good, you want to go to the New York, but where is the New York? Like what street or what address you want to go to the New York? So you need to be very specific. The specific you are,
The thing is, these 5 or 10 pips should be irrelevant in the grand, scheme of things.
Specific time frame goal, and then aligned.
I see you tap 96. 96 well close half at chat.
Aligned action is very, very important. You need to take aligned action. Aligned action means like.
Yeah, 96 well close half at.
Where's Kieran at? I need nice new glass, Kieran.
That 15 create a top wick here. Yeah, you may see tap 92 here. 4 lows, 92.61.
It's basically a very predictable market
put this here. Potential here. It may upload up beforehand, chat. May upload afterhand at 10 with the 1 hour close. Wait.
Lose the straight. I'm calling the IRS. Reporting everybody.
Speaking of losing the trade, let's join up the trade up. Whoa, 1818. Did we not get a trade yesterday? What day was it yesterday? 1821.
Break even.
Yeah. What time was it yesterday at, chat? It was 12:12. NY gold. Buy. It was fake out, I think. Right? We bought over here somewhere. Yeah, it was a fake out. Was it about? It was sell. It wasn't a bomb like sells. Yeah, it was full and then it was break even hit. I want to see you break the lows and tap 91 here, but because I want to revert the lows and form the motion before coming back up, it'd be perfect. Because if it forms something like this, that'd be amazing.
I think I'd rather see it after forming a bullish candle here. After forming a support here, the next candle, if we get that wick, then because now you establish a support on this current candle, and then the next candle is the one that drives, right?
On the 5 or 15? 5?
On the 5.
Yeah.
Be better if the 30 closed bullish, and then the next 30 give you that retest of the low here, which is kind of that double bottom thing, and drive up to retest the highs.
The way it opened was pretty interesting too, because it came up first and then came down. I assume that after it comes down, it would just re-break a low, continue to drive, but it didn't. So that might mean that you might end up closing bullish and doing what you just said, form that support, next 5 breaks the lows.
Yep.
Because if it breaks the lows there, I would assume that it would have drove down towards 91, but it didn't. Just hovered here.
If it does that up, I might have a pineapple.
Pineapple. Yeah. I have a pineapple at 90. I have pineapples at 90 areas, 90.371.
That's just if he keeps driving down here and doesn't create a support.
Yeah.
Because if it creates support, any break of that support, there could be another pineapple liquidity grab. Right? Because if the higher time frame, the 30 closes bullish for the 15, then you know the 5 could do fuck all. It won't matter. It'll come back up.
Gold, buys. What entry is this, chat? I just started putting one of them as pullbacks as their entry types. This is the pullback for the 4 on top wick, I guess. Like what I put it as. Right? Like what I put this as. 30-minute onion.
No.
Alright, here's a breakout lows again though. Can you re-break the lows and tap 91?
I think 92 flat is a great area to reject off of here. Did you see last time he came up, we came down from up there?
Yeah.
This area here. The drive. Same thing. I see that bounce to here.
The thing is, you already had that bounce this time from here. But like in top wicks areas, like this is like this right here, right? Because last one came down, like down towards here. It made top wicks here first. I'll assume the same thing will happen here.
You're gonna need, yeah, exactly. Grab liquidity, and then fill the range down.
Yeah. At least towards 96. Might not be 98, 901, but 96.
Yeah, stare across with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way the 1 hour open, next 1 hour makes a top wick for it.
Yeah.
You can take TP and start looking for sell.
That 5 no bottom wick, that 1 hour create a bottom wick from 4 count create a bottom wick as well. 17 pips in
Jesus,
drawdown.
40 people in the Zoom.
Oh, that's peak.
That's max, right? Someone just got kicked out because they couldn't be there.
No, that's not peak. I think I have like 100 max. 100 max.
Damn.
You said you're looking for pineapples at 92?
92, yes. 92 flat.
It's like a pip off. Half a pip off.
Oh yeah, but I'm not gonna take it up as it's driving down. I'm gonna wait for support to be formed there.
Yeah, that wick was a little lower, yeah. The five no bottom wick, so it came down, create a bottom.
Ideally, we wick below it. So something how we did previously here.
Yeah.
We wicks below this area. Oh, I'll look for mine. Ooh, no bottom wick on that 5.
So let's see now on
Mm-hmm.
GJ
90 chat will be my second entry. 90.371. So we tap into 90.371, like right here.
Ooh.
Almost tapping. 90.371, almost there. That'll be the second entry. Stops will be the same level too.
Got a chance for a third pineapple here.
Well, we didn't get a second yet.
I'm talking about, so you have a really high chance of driving up if it starts coming up and breaking, and the first position goes to break even, so you can add on there, or you can add more and draw down as it continues down to 87 areas, 86. But
We do have the
in both
1 hour
cases,
close here,
counter
so I want to see if the 1 hour is on pullback, or we're gonna pull back for the 1 hour candle. The last 15 of the 1 hour here.
regardless of anything, you're still expecting a top wick
Yeah.
to break the previous 1 hour high on the next 1 hour.
This 5 closes about a minute and a half here. I want to see how it closes here. Stops are 1984.559 chat. So, or no, it's gonna be 84 point, or is it 84.26? 2326. Okay. Yeah, so you came down to rebreak the lows here. You have about 50 seconds for this 5 closure here. I want to see how the 5 closes. This will be very crucial how it closes. So it has no bottom wick, then we take an entry off rip. Stops in the second position will be a lot smaller, right? It'll be like around 50 pips.
Oh, normal.
Yeah, normal. We're currently 4 pips in drawdown though. Or 9 pips.
Basically break even.
Yeah. Like you're gonna see topic areas went from like being here now to being here now at like 93, right? 93 areas. So you may see price come up to 93 instead of 96 when we start to manage both positions by the time. So bottom wick formed. Can we get one more push down? I want to see the one more break of the lows and I'll be in there.
People are like, wait a minute, he said what? There you go.
All right. Chat, going up to second position here. This is the pineapple I was talking about, right? So I was saying earlier, if price didn't come up from 1993, I was looking to take a second position at like 1889 instead, or not instead, take a second position at 1889 for buys as a second position, and then we'll manage positions on stops. Will be the same level. I believe stops are going to be stops gonna be 1884. All right, same stops, 0.559 or 0.26. 1884.26. So, but yeah, took a second position here. Once price comes back up to like 1893, we'll manage on both probably.
Step by step, you can do that today. That's the best decision that you will make. I would say that.
Because like, look, your first advancement level when we entered earlier was up here at like 1898, which could still happen with the 1 hour no top wick situation. But if we are, how big did I stop? 57. Okay, cool. So yeah, but if we are closing below the ranges here, I don't know how it's gonna close. It closed in about 2 minutes here. I'm guessing it's gonna close bearish. Your next resistance on price is gonna be right around here. So if you can come down, and if you could surround the bottom wick on the new 1 hour candle, the next 1 hour candle should at least pull back to at least 1894, and as it does that, that'll be when we'll look to managers. Might close off half our positions, might close off full, we'll see. Might close the first one at break even, the second one half, and let it rock. We'll see how things look, but you're gonna be expecting the next 1 hour count to continue driving down after that top wick, unless, you know, again, price because I believe in order for us to flip back up and completely fill the range at 1904, 1906, which wasn't our initial which wasn't our initial target, you're gonna need to break the lows first, because you need liquidity in order to do that, right? So the only way for buys to come up to like 1906 again is if you really break the lows, form support here, and then continue to pop up, right? Until then though, top wick errors, like exit point errors, are gonna be like anywhere from 98 to like 94, 98, 901, because that's the most recent resistance now.
Realistically, the 4 hours should make a top wick.
Yeah, you're expecting the 4 hour top wicks though, right? Is there a support I can use instead? Let's see. Oh, what is this? No, same level.
4 hour flips. I'm just closing the first one and I'm holding this one.
You know what I'm gonna do, Ashley? I'm gonna move both my stops to 1880.542. Yeah, 1880.542, because he may break the lows, and then still flip bullish due to no bottom wick on, or create again grab liquidity for us to drive up. But at least this time, if you're 1880, you break that structure, you're gonna continue to fly down towards wherever the next support is. If you look left, you're gonna see it, right? You break below this level, you're coming straight down towards 1873. There's no reason to hold after that, but this is still respecting that structure still at 1880.542. You have news here in about a minute here. It's orange folder. We'll see what happens there. Because if it breaks the lows at 1880 and it continues to reject and come back up, we can move our TP from like 1901 all the way up to like 1910 instead. Because if you're breaking on the lows and that's your liquidity grab, because we don't know what's gonna happen here, right? But if price ends up doing that, it breaks the lows first, we may not target 1898. We may just end up targeting, because if the 1 hour flip, 4 hour flips, we may end up targeting like 1910 or something instead to re-break the highs. We'll see what happens here with this 1 hour close here. We have two positions though, right, chat? So we'll manage this accordingly. Likely gonna be break even the moment you tap 93.98. Close the first one off at break even point. The second one we're gonna close half at and let the rest rock towards TP. That's probably what we're gonna do.
We've got a high chance at a runner here on the second one.
Yeah.
A big runner. Net zero. It's your chance, chat.
Yeah, right now at 0 now. I want to see come up to retest the highs though for the top wick.
So you may have a chance to get out.
Always keep faith and go to the right direction, and you can do it. Okay? Thank you for that.
I like the 4-hour close here with
Make
that
sure you
bottom
like
wick.
this stream and also subscribe to the channel. Always, what you leave out will come back to you in a different form.
If you break the high, you should tap into 93 levels there. If you flip bearish, they might get a steeper wick down towards like the wick fill at 88, 88, 188. So you got news there. I mean, nothing too major. It was just existing home sales. Alright, so if you're re-breaking the highs, I would assume that if you're re-breaking the highs, you should continue to pop up and fill the range at 84. Alright. Re-break the highs.
I will not be buyer because very strongly bearish market.
Bottom wick on 1.
If you have watched our previous live session in the pre-London session, how many
I'm using the 1 minute because I want to see the 1 minute moves there. I want to see this current bottom wicks for breaking structure here. And I can't really see much on the 5 because my counts are fucked up on the 5. Alright, this is the bottom wick. If you survive the bottom wick here, you flip bullish here, I may end up managing, depending on how it looks. You have a 5 closure in 2 minutes. No bottom wick on 5. Under 15 still. The thing is, like, you could create a bottom wick on 5 on the next 5 minute candle, or you could create a bottom flip bearish in the 1 hour time frame because they're the same flip. Right, the breakout lows in the 5 is the same 1 hour candle flip at the same given time.
And first thing it did here on the 1 hour came up with the steep top wick.
Yeah. Would have flipped bearish by now in this 5, still holding that support there. Should come up towards a minimum like 1893.
Oh, at 1893, I think almost.
Yeah, I mean now, because like now you're closing here in about 50 seconds. You should fill the rest of the range up on the 5. If it would have flipped initially earlier.
Unless this closes with no top wick.
No top wick can close and full.
Yeah, I'm closing both positions with no top wick. Then if this closes no top wick, you're also going to be about 10-15 pips in profit, 20 pips in profit.
Patience is the key, guys. Let's see.
20 here.
Without proper reversal pattern.
20 here.
Good idea for
5,
so you see that
4,
the price trying to
3, 2. I'm gonna close full here, chat. My positions. Closing full on both. 5 no top wick, right? Did it? I can't see.
No top wick.
Oh, there's barely a top wick. No bottom wick though. Yeah, so I would have closed regardless. Maybe we would have closed maybe like an extra pip right here, but aside from that, that's about it. I mean, pretty straightforward trade. It's just 1 hour candle did open a little weird. I thought at least before making this push up, I would have expected us to come down first before making our way up. But you didn't. So I was unsure of what the 1 hour candle was gonna do. Because if it came down first, create a bottom wick, I wouldn't have to worry about this bottom wick now. But now I'm like, this 1 hour can still flip bearish at any given point, especially due to the fact that you have resistance here. But yeah, like we closed out full. What was that? First
20.
one 38. Second one negative 6. 38 minus 6 is what? 32. I'll put 30. 32 plus 30 pips combined. So we risked 160 pips to cash 30 pips to the chat. Not bad trade, pretty good, but you know, a little scarcity. I understand those who are new to this channel might be a little confused on why we took the second position and such. But it's like, think about it as like, if price was to like continue to push down today, there's two areas, right? The first area was right here. Second area is right here. Why? Because you have resistance over here, resistance over here. If price is closing below here now, where are you gonna reject off of? Likely here. So that's why here is where you want to manage risk. If price was to respect, I would have let it rock, right? If the 1 hour candle had bottom wick first, I would have let it rock. I would have closed off the first position. I would have closed out the first position at break even, the second position at half, and then let it rock towards the flip, because there's a high chance the 4 hour candle can still flip. But since it didn't do that and it has no bottom wick, there's a very high chance this 4 hour candle or this 1 hour candle is gonna flip bearish. And as it flips bearish, you'll see something like this form, right? And it will come down to retest the lows, and you want to be in that trade after that, obviously, because it'll hit stops. So aside from that though, I mean, pretty straightforward. I mean, that at one given point I was gonna close off here. I wanted to see how the 1 minute was gonna react. That's why I used the 1 minute, because if the 1 minute started to, you see how it almost broke the lows there, I was gonna close off full, but it didn't break the lows, respect the support, came back up, and then I just let it rock, came back to retest the highs. I did expect a steep push towards, like, you know, the break-even point completely, but I guess that was it with the way the 5 opened up. So those are the key things that I kind of took away from that trade and used to my advantage there. All right, beautiful trade though, chat. Congratulations, everybody. The streak continues. I'm sorry to the R monsters today, but
no content.
Not today. No content today. If you take a loss though, I'll let you guys know next time you take a loss. It's been a month now. I haven't taken a loss since July 28th, 2023. So next time we take a loss, you guys can make your clip and shit. It is what it is. We learn from the losses and the wins, but hey, not today though. The streak continues. We're at a 15 straight wins, chat. 15 straight wins, and since that was a pineapple, I gotta change it to a pineapple now, and then add a full there, and then add 32. Wasn't anything about a runner, but it is what it is. Blueberry tried to stop me, didn't stop me. The market froze, no excuse. I hate when people make excuses like that. Oh, this broke. Man, either you got it or you don't got it.
You could trade, you could trade.
It's like when people make excuses about A book or B book. Bro, it doesn't matter. If you're not profitable, you're not profitable. You know what I mean? But like that, just like that though. Like, you know, like if it were to happen during my trade, I'll be pretty frustrated. But luckily, they unfroze right before. I don't know what happened. I'll talk to them. I'll let you guys know what it is. But I don't know the reason, to be honest. I don't have much knowledge of brokers to understand what that was. I don't think it was like any type of manipulation though. I think it was just like service crash or some shit. I don't know. I'll let you guys know. If you guys know, let me know.
Someone didn't pay the bill.
Yes, no, let me know. I don't know.
Someone
But everyone understands the
bill to
pineapples. What's up?
Someone didn't pay the bill to the LPs.
I know.
This morning, Blueberry's like, oh, I thought we had it on auto pay. What? It's terrible.
Did you close that with 32 full?
No, I got nowhere near 32. I got 20 pips, 19.
Oh, that's tough. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm just joking. Chat, yesterday was break even, right? Chat's probably it for the day though, to be honest. We haven't had a trade all week. That was our first trade of the week. Pineapples are really insane, man, because you have so much advantage point. Imagine we entered a position on the breakout lows and it doesn't re-break the lows. Like, we'll be screwed. And we don't take a pineapple, that trade's gonna hit stops. But you have so many opportunities with the pineapples and just with like scaling positions. Like, you know, like in these situations right now, at least, to get out.
Well, pineapples, blueberries, celeries, onions. I had a plate full of celery yesterday. Crazy. Zucchinis, a new favorite fruit.
What was that? Fake out? Oh, fuck, I don't know what to put the stats, man. I can't wait for a new spreadsheet. It's gonna be way easier. It's gonna be way easier. See, someone closed right full. Alright, yo, chat. Are we gonna re-break the hyzer? Oh, damn. You can just create a towel, continue down. The one I has no bottom wick. I don't know. It's very rare where you see price just flip like this on the day. Like, if it were to reverse on price today, the 4 hour looks clean to reverse, but the 1 hour, it's very rare we just do this. Like, you're likely to get the zucchini or something again. So you might have another chance, chat, to enter another buy position, but you're gonna see a drop down towards like 86 or something before doing that. Because this is your resistance now. This is your support. In order for price to come up, it needs to grab liquidity, especially if it's correcting that whole entire move from this morning. Because the move this morning was from 1904, right? So if price was to really, you know, correct that entire range, it needs to grab liquidity. Like, this is very rare. You won't really see this on a daily market. You can, I don't know, but very unlikely. You're likely gonna retest the low, so don't get FOMO if you guys are still looking for positions. But chat, leave a like and sub to the channel, guys, if you guys enjoyed the stream, man. Very valuable stream today. I'm not gonna lie, that blueberry thing kind of bugged me during the trade, so I wasn't as actively talking. But no excuses, right? No excuses.
There's a bunch of people in chat who went too much on the margin, could not add pineapples.
Is Valentino on the plane?
And that's a you problem. You know what I mean? You got to make adjustments.
Oh, poor Elvis. The guy was like,
he's on his way to see his blueberry. He's
yo,
he was timed out.
Oh, Jack Cameron's here. I've known you for
Tino's
so
actually
long.
on a plane.
I've known Jack for so long now. Wow.
It was very valuable.
What's going on?
I've never managed risk like that before.
Who said that? Is someone in Zoom?
Me, Husky.
Oh, Husky. Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on camera.
It was very, yeah.
Okay.
I never managed risk like that before.
Yeah, that was very unique.
Yeah.
Did you get out?
So, I still took a small L, but this was very valuable.
But wait, why'd you take the L though? Your entry was a little late, like the second entry.
I think it closed the second entry a little bit early.
Oh, okay.
The first entry was a little bit earlier.
I see. Right.
Yeah.
That's all right. Well, at least you know now you can understand it a little better.
I'm still up for the week.
Yeah.
Still up from last week, I should say. So, yeah.
The best way to learn things is to go through the motions.
Boy had your seahorse.
What's up?
That boy had your seahorse. Trade like Jose just now. He had the seahorse in the back in his room.
Yo, Janez, what's your YouTube?
I'm gonna get on. It's just my name.
Janez Forex. Let's see what you caught last night.
Janez FX.
Jeez, Janez FX. My plan in motion.
It was only
you're
7 peeps.
You're gonna pull a Com FX.
It's one of those.
Oh wow, let's see. Wait, you get an hour and a half? Come on.
it was only 7 peeps because the 5-minute candle closed on top
okay.
so we closed out.
It was a good start because your first trade is always like the most nerve-wracking one on stream. And you have how many views you have on yesterday, London?
Oh, I think we peaked 15. Is that right, Cam? Something like that.
That's pretty good. That was like my first stream. 15. Oh wow.
Bro, I was nervous, hey.
You're shitting your pants. Yeah, the chat's gonna be on you one day and you're just gonna be like, wow.
Ignore the chat.
Yeah, just close off your chat and just focus on doing what you do best, bro. That's all that is.
It's gonna get to you at some point, but
that's what the mods are for.
Yeah, it's mods are for. You have mods, right?
Yeah, I got Cam and Circa at the moment.
Are they on Zoom too, or are they just on like the chat?
No, we were just on Discord, but I'm gonna open up a Zoom soon.
Yeah, you should get a Zoom because they can all be on cam.
Right.
Oh, man. I guess there's no need to move our stop loss in that case.
Don't do that. It's so cute.
Alright, anyways. I guess that's it, chat.
Whirl?
Yeah, those interesting data, I'll say. Interesting day for sure.
When a price hitting a support, it may not guarantee you that reversal. It might reverse, but we need to see that reversal pattern, liquidity grab, then we can look for long opportunity. Anytime you could see again it's forming long weak candle and then coming back down, so which is possible to happen as well. So you see that from this 20 MA the price now slowly trying to correct. So that's why it is important that you wait for a clear, let's say from here again drop and create it again overextended a long rejection like that, that could give a probability for upside. One candle is not enough, you need another drop, even breaking that low, and then like the reversal, then you can look for entry. Patience is the key in trading. Guys, make sure that you join the free Telegram channel so that you are not missing out any of the content that we are releasing every day and every week. I'll give you a free Telegram channel link in the live chat so that you stay connected. Free Telegram channel already, free Telegram. You can click free Telegram channel and then you can stay connected with Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So now let's quickly look at that question. Really, it's a very good question that when the market changes the direction, why it is hard for us to change the direction is because the real reason is very, very subtle. The real reason is of fear of getting wrong. All right, now this is a, I know that sometimes it might be hard to understand what it is, but as a matter of fact is if you look at, there is a big part of trading psychology, it's called the confirmation bias. So what is a confirmation bias is that, for example, when you are long, all right, let's say you bought gold or any instrument, and once you bought, you constantly started to see all the proof, all the reason why it's gonna be bullish. This is universal. It's happened to me also these days also. Okay, that's why it's very awareness will help you to understand it. So I'm repeating again. For example, it's called the confirmation bias, which is a very, very subtle psychological mistake that traders make. So if you are not aware of this, then you may keep repeating that mistake that might keep you in the loop of losing. So what is a confirmation bias? For example, let's say I've got a sell trade here as an example. We already had a sell trade, successful trade. Now it's a lower time frame, but if you trade a bit in a higher time frame, let's say you got a sell, and once you sold, the price, let's say a bit more bigger, the stop loss like that, and then the price has gone up here, all right, in the middle of your stop loss, and you are in a drawdown. Now what will happen is that our mind will start to look for all the proof why it should drop. All right, that's called the confirmation bias. So when the confirmation bias happen, even you see that very strong solid bullish price action here, let's say a double bottom with a strong liquidity grab, and you saw that okay, there is a 90% chance of this trade to go up, you still mind will start to see some subtle proof of why it should be dropping. All right, so that's called the confirmation bias, that because you believe that the price will drop, that's why belief is a big part, because that's why the market moves. There is a bunch of trader, bunch of belief. So because we believe that the market will drop. This is how we believe, and that's why we trigger that trade. Now once the price is going the other direction, that belief is getting challenged, and so when the belief get challenged, we feel very uncomfortable. Once that uncomfortable feeling comes, we started to think that, okay, that's called also the cognitive dissonance. So you started to think somehow that the trade will drop, the price will drop, though we see that the price action is bullish, but still there is a confirmation bias that is trying to explain that this price will drop. That's why when the market changes its direction, it's very hard for us to change our direction, because to flip that belief, it has to be very fluid. Like we have to be like a fluid. That's why Bruce Lee said that my friend become like a fluid. It's very important. So when you become like a fluid, wherever you are put on, you become that shape, then you become very flexible and can do anything. This is why when you are trading, you have to keep your what I can say, that any kind of bias aside, which is very normal to happen, but you can do it. Okay, over time you will develop that mindset. You see that gold here, after testing this level, the price now, after triggering that liquidity, it started to drop now. So we see that potential downside. Okay, let me see. 45 minutes gold, close big rejection candle. Check out euro dollar. Yep, sir, please tell. And AUD USD, absolutely. Good evening, good evening everyone from Algeria. Thank you very much, Lotfi. Thanks for joining the live session. I really appreciate your presence. Okay, so euro dollar, now all of them, we see that here on gold, it's just going up and down. So you see that after breaking this high, it's trying to create another bearish price action. But I think that this is the 1 hour chart, 30 minutes. Price crossed that high. So there is a probability for, let me see how this candle is closing. This price action is still bearish, so there is no still no way for any kind of bullish trade. Okay, so as euro news coming tomorrow, I will be keeping special eye on all the euro pairs, including euro CAD, euro CHF, euro GBP. So euro GBP had a question from you, which is bearish. You can see that if you look at the bigger picture, looking at the monthly, we can see that from the monthly perspective, there is a monthly middleman, followed by, we saw that there is a lower high here on euro GBP, and with that lower high, euro GBP started to drop. Now if we look at the weekly price action, we can see that from the weekly perspective, there is a long week doji here on the weekly, and from that zone we saw that euro GBP started to drop. Now if we look at the daily, we can see that from the daily perspective, with this strong impulse from the daily, followed by 2 two narrow correction, narrow doji on the daily, and we see the price started to drop again from that level. If we look at the lower time frame from the intraday, we can see that Euro GBP has broken the resistance line here, grab the liquidity, and we see the price is creating now series of lower high and lower low. So from the longer term perspective, Euro GBP, because it gathered liquidity in the direction of the trend, we could see that this market again coming down to create a new lower low, so which is a bearish. Now that means that tomorrow GBP news coming, Euro news coming, but you see that Euro GBP is Euro is weaker than showing weakness, more weaker cannot be weaker than GBP. So tomorrow is a high probability for Euro to drop. All right guys, I hope that you enjoyed this live session. It was a great session and a great winning trade so far in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. In 2 days we are a winner in all aspect. I want to keep that track on, and you can be part of our trading community. Also you can join us, link below this video. First link, visit the website and then join us to be part of the trading community. I'll see you again very soon guys. Due to the time limit, I'm going to end this session. Tomorrow